Oh, that's working. Okay, let me press this button. There. Everybody else is live. I figured I may as well. I was watching SJ for a while. I was watching other channels. Okay, I think we're good. Hey, how are you? I'm putting a link up. Look, if you want the link, and we're just chatting, shooting the shit, I have to pack this stuff up because if I don't, I risk getting it lost. I got a couple of these Big Show packages here somewhere. Trey knows. Trey knows what I'm talking about. If I don't get this stuff packed up right now, dude, it's going to get lost in the shuffle. So I figured, let's do that. Not now, Jack. Well, okay. Okay, Jack. I tell you, I've had enough. Where's my Big Show in Morgan? I have to find your Big Show. I've got two, parts of one over here and parts of one over there. I have the Morgan in a place where I won't lose it. So you're okay there. We're getting there. But if I don't get this packed up, it's going to get lost. I hate when Jack does that. Jack, he's got a mind of his own. You can't control him. He just sneaks his way in. Jack, stop. Bad Jack. Just stop by and hit the like button. You're leaving YouTube. What's why leave YouTube? YouTube has some problems, but it's got a lot going for it too. Really. It's the same as anywhere else. There's Victoria. Okay, I got to put this link up here somewhere. Okay, let's try over here. Give me a second. I need coffee. I need coffee. But Jack is here. Okay, let's see. Let me find this thing. There's one. This is a good spot. People add me to their chats over here on Facebook. So I got 37 of them open. I can just open one, throw up a link, and somebody will show up, by God. Okay, I got to open on my email. Yeah, this is actually a Hangout, the way we have this set up. What the hell's this? All right. All right, that might work. So if you know my email address, you can say, hey, give me the link and I'll hang out with you. And if you've never done a Hangout, well, you may as well try it. It's a lot of fun. What are you doing? I'm going to pack this stuff up and probably rant and rave. There's Hoover. How are you? And I've lost it. There it is. There. So this has to be packed or it's going to get lost in the shuffle because there's too much. I can't take on more work right now until this place is fixed. And I mean, this entire room needs to be pushed over into that room and then pieces brought in one at a time, like just the chair.
How's it going?
A lamp. It goes.
It goes.
Man, oh man. Yeah, we got a bunch of people here watching. I figured, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Good Lord, everybody's streaming live tonight.
I guess I better open my camera, huh? There's that better. Can you see me?
Oh, there you are. You're over on the left again.
I'm here. I'll switch it.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man.
Gonna have some coffee.
I'm experiencing stress. I have to make coffee, but Jack came.
You're experiencing stress?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Have some coffee.
Oh. Bad Jack.
Why are you beating things up?
Walking across the desk.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's get this fixed. Geez, I could put these coins in the album. Would that make sense?
What?
Ship them that way. All right, I gotta find flips. I got more flips coming. So this is gonna be tight. I think I've got enough to get by though. Put a little Jack in the coffee. Put a little love in your heart.
I look tired tonight. I am tired tonight.
Be
I was
strong.
just getting ready to go to bed. You woke me up.
Huh.
Yeah.
I slept until like 1 o'clock. Then I
I
said
always stay up for you, Ken.
I should have a nap before the show. Alrighty. Look at all this good stuff.
Oh.
Cindy won tonight.
I know. I'm so happy for
Love
her.
But it was a small show, and the last time she won, it was a small show.
Oh.
Jeez.
How are you guys?
Beautiful, baby.
How are you?
Hanging in there.
I need to pull up chat here somewhere. Where am I?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, let's see. What's this? There's a couple of decent ones in here, though.
Maybe
Should be happy.
quick.
I don't think she has one of those.
Ugh, change your thumbnail. It's got me on there. Oop.
What? I don't know how to do that. There we go. And the paper goods. Ben's a whole pile of paper goods here today. Okay, here we go. What do we got? We got a V-nickel. We got a Morgan. 1890 was a very good year, wasn't it?
I lost my hangout.
I'm reminded of a song, oddly. You like Sinatra?
I like Sinatra.
When I was
Of course.
21. When I was 21.
I was 31.
Inside joke. I'll fill you in one day. Alrighty.
Thanks.
I need to reinvent my channel somehow.
You're like reinventing the wheel, Ken.
I'm always trying to think about ways to reinvent the channel. There's got to be a way to reinvent this channel so I can actually monetize it effectively. Most videos that I produce make anywhere from $50 to $1.50.
It's more than my videos make.
Pardon?
More than my videos make.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty good, really. A lot of people, they don't have monetization yet. So I got to say that's nice. I got paid this month. Here's some. Which marks 2 months since I got paid. That's Dusty. But I see a new channel jump on. It's been on for 6 months, 8 months. They've got 6 times as many subscribers, and they're easily pulling $300 to $500 a month. That would set me up. But I'm still struggling at 40 to 50. So I have to get in touch with my viewers and find out what it is they're looking for. Coin Q&A is doing beautifully. It's doing the job intended, and I'd like to see the discussion part extended because I think that has the great potential to be a leading program. The Q&A part's kind of quiet, though.
Well, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's slow. I mean, when I had it the one before last on my channel, we couldn't finish up the emails.
Good Lord.
So we had a lot of emails coming in, and I think that fluctuates. We don't want to turn it into a round table. I mean, part of it, yeah, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose, right?
Well, I want to see viewer interaction. Is get these people over here in the chat involved in the show.
Well, we haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
I know I was talking to Paula about this a little bit. All of us that are typically involved with being on the panel need to get into a voice chat one of these days and talk about some stuff.
Oh, sure.
So how my only negative to bringing people in from the chat into the Hangout is getting them the link, because right now it's a problem. Can't really post it in chat.
Can't make the link public, and we'd have to screen the people who would get the link.
Right.
because there are shenanigans going on that is not working for us.
Jeez,
And
I
I
could
think they'll
not
continue
find
to
this stuff.
shenanigate. There's those. I gotta fix this.
Hi, everybody in chat. John Clagett, Craig, K. Joan, Mike White, Victoria. Schumar's in there, but Schumar's in here too.
You know, I just pulled out a new box of inventory and I lost all the stuff that I need to get packed up tonight.
You've got to quit losing stuff, Jeffrey. Jeffrey's got a birthday in 2 days.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was only 21 and a half.
He's 21 and 363 days.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't ever grow up, man. Hold on to your youth. Savor it every single day.
Listen, you can tell yourself all you want not to grow up. You can try not to grow up, but your body doesn't listen. I've been trying that for 50. How old are we now, Ken?
51 and a half.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's coming up.
Mine's coming up before yours.
No. I mean, not weeks or
What?
not months.
Yeah, mine's in August.
Okay, not seasons. That's like 6 months. Yeah, my 52 and a half is in August on the 10th. There's Coin Dragon.
Well, my 52 is August 9th.
Oh, so you're half a year and a day.
Yeah.
Morning, folks.
That doesn't count.
Hi, Queen.
I mean, the tides are still the same.
Yeah.
Hey,
Morning,
Jeff.
Dragon.
What's
How's it
going on,
going?
Jeff?
We're just hashing it, just chatting.
I was over
Right
on
now.
the Cones channel, and sometimes I just want to gouge my eyes out.
I can't do it.
Sometimes he's funny as hell, though.
It is, but he's got a clashed half dime, and he refuses to believe that the part underneath. Let me think of where it's at. It's by the pole, but it's from reverse. It's a clash, and no amount of reasoning is working.
Some people just don't want to be helped.
So funny. He's so nice. I love him to death.
But I do too, but there's times I just have to go, all right, see you later, dude.
Well, you can see from Ken's hairline that he's watched way too much of the show. He's literally pulled it out.
Hey, it's contagious, man.
Yeah, I gotta watch. Sometimes some of the off the wall stuff that I get asked makes me want to pull my hair out.
I love him. Love him.
One thing I can
Hello,
say about him, he doesn't have an evil bone in his body that I know.
Yeah.
And by God, for that alone, I'll watch him. Do I need this one? Is that the wrong? No. There's too many CJ quarters on this table.
Well, I don't smoke the giggle weed, so I don't know. I don't know what it makes.
Well, I know a guy.
I don't know the potential of what you could see
I know a guy knows a guy.
when you're. Yeah, I've heard though that it does funny things.
Over
Well,
the
after like
place.
20, 30 years.
I can't help but think that might be the culprit.
Get a little funny after 20 years of that stuff. You know, it's meant for college years, not every single day. Oh man, I miss my college days. All right, I'm gonna add.
I missed my college days.
I'm gonna add some of these.
Gotta be there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was there too. I forgot.
I'm gonna add some Canadians to this little package here.
I actually have a lot of college credits. I have enough college credits that if you put them all together, I would probably have a bachelor's degree. But they were never consecutive.
I'm what you call a decided bachelor.
I decided.
Yeah, every girl I ever met decided I was going to stay a bachelor.
You got me.
See, well, it's while I was at school, I essentially did an independent study in numismatics. So
Yeah, that's my new area of study. So
I learned some stuff when I was in college, like when I was taking psych classes and whatnot. But I got more out of electronics school than anything. It was like a trade school.
well, I clept a lot of classes in the military. Classes, and I have a lot of credits for that. But, you know, I don't know.
RB is a monk by choice.
What?
RB,
Monk?
he's a monk.
Mm.
I bet you didn't know I'm an ordained minister.
We did. I knew that. Because you've told us like 50 times.
It's not a great.
I was just gonna.
You can do it. You can do it free online.
You can always tell when a man's getting old and they start to tell the same jokes over and over and over again.
Well, you forget the good ones.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad there's one of them that I'm really glad you forgot. And I won't remind you.
Which one was that one? The penguin one?
No.
sunshine when she's gone.
Remind me.
That's my favorite joke.
Not gonna remind you.
I'm not to, dude. Before you get old, write down all the jokes you know.
For real.
Just write down your recipes.
Email them to yourself.
I don't use recipes. I've cooked for so darn long. I just throw it in the pan and figure.
Oh yeah, I don't use recipes when I cook. I cook a lot.
You know, I put this much in, right, or this much.
It is Memorial Day, Trey, but Memorial Day is different. I thank you though for thanking me. Memorial Day is to remember the fallen heroes, not just military, but firefighters, police, all the fallen heroes.
Exactly.
So, but thank you, and you're welcome. And it was my honor. I'm very honored to have been able to serve and to have known some of those fallen heroes.
Yeah, last year,
Marine Corps.
Last year my birthday was on Memorial Day. That was a fun experience. My first time in the bar with a whole bunch of veterans. It was a good time.
I bet.
Way back in the day, I worked at a Denny's, and we were in the late night shift. And we got out of work, and there was a bar up the street that was open at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, we got out of work at 7 o'clock in the morning, so we'd all go down to whatever the hell the name of the place was. And there's all these old guys in there talking about the war. Dude, these guys were in their 80s. They're talking about World War I. Kaiser and shit.
Oh, God.
Kaiser come over the fence. He come over no man's land. We mow him down.
Pretty intense.
Most of the veterans I know don't talk about the war.
Kaiser.
Yeah, Mike White brings up a good point. The Holy Church of Victor David Brenner.
Exactly.
We don't have too many World War I guys anymore.
Nope. My dad was in the Korean War. I can't remember which war the old man in my China hut was in.
Is that a real old man? I mean, is it like a mummy or what?
No, he was ashes.
Oh.
The old man that I took in that didn't have a family. He was a jockey.
Like a horse jockey?
Like a horse jockey, yeah.
Huh.
And when I first met him, I met him fishing, and we got, I used to see him fishing all the time, and one day I saw him trying to carry way too much, and I went over to help him, and we just became really good friends, and he got to where he was you know, starting to like fall every once in a while, and he was living in an old beat up motorhome, and things kept going wrong with it. So I finally just moved him in with me. And before I moved him in, he was the nicest old man with the nicest stories, and he turned into Archie Bunker and my dad all wrapped into one when he moved into my house. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't pretty.
Ouch.
So I spent the next 2 years of my life like being his slave. And so now he's in my China hutch, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do, what I want to do with him, because
Sale.
he has no family. Sell him. He has no family, and he wanted me to sprinkle his ashes on one of the in Ferndale, California, in the horse track, on the horse racing track. But I don't think that's legal.
Well, getting caught might not be legal.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm willing to go to jail. So I
Explain it
don't
to the
know.
judge.
He may just stay with me.
These aren't my ads.
Please, did you do it?
What? Maybe I'll give him away as a giveaway.
And a mystery prize.
With a cat. And a cat.
Oh, that's a good kid.
Favorite out of the three. You think that would get me to 500 subs?
Or the mystery bag.
Right?
Like that. They'll take the bag. Oh, try it. Okay, we'll throw in a Morgan dollar.
The enigmatic urn.
That was horrible. I'm sorry, Cal. He's gonna haunt me now.
My dad was a tanker in Berlin, 50 to 53 during the Cold War. Well, that's the time to do it.
But as you see, my choices in men are just getting worse and worse as it goes on. He was 97.
I'm sure that, huh?
He was 97.
97. We're talking Kaiser age here.
He was 97, and he literally had, I mean, he had all his wits about him. And he was up and fishing and everything with me up until like a month, or well, maybe like 2 months before he passed away. And he had diabetes, type 1. He was insulin dependent, all kinds of like health problems, but never had problems with his health problems up until like 2 months before he passed away. And then everything just kind of caught up to him. But his mind was
A little bit at first and then all at once.
sharp as a tack. I mean, sharp as a tack. Could remember everything.
I don't remember what color shirt.
Studying numismatics in college.
No.
Are classes not in college, but there's classes that you can take, like grading classes, I think through the ANA.
Yeah, they had-
There is no numismatics degree.
There's a college of numismatics, I believe, though.
ANA does their classes every summer. The closest person to get a numismatic degree would have been Kagan, and Kagan got a master's in history, and he just lucked in being right place at the right time.
But I would suggest that you do like a business or something degree. Trade.
Business degree is the way to go.
You definitely want, you know, you already are
Okay.
showing interest in becoming a dealer and knowing things about prices and stuff like that. So, you know,
If numismatics is what you want to pursue, get yourself a 2-year business degree.
economics, yeah. Yeah, economics, Trey.
Most coin companies start off as a one-man operation, or maybe a husband and wife operation, sometimes a brother and sister type of thing, or a couple of people in a family. But for the most part, it's either going to be a sole proprietorship or a partnership. And typically, if it's a partnership, it's because, you know, you were born at the same time from the same womb, or some darn thing. It's usually very, very close family, father, son, right? Spouses, that sort of thing. Let me take this up.
Is that why
Hey.
a lot of them are called father and son?
Yeah, they're mostly father-son because there are very few ladies in the hobby.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hmm.
Trey, let's
Stigma
Trey,
that sticks with that too.
Trey, let's just put it this way.
And seriously.
Trey, let's just put it this way. If numismatics is what you want to do, come talk to me after you get out of high school.
There you go.
I can guarantee you a job.
Point, Ken, because you know I am not one to throw the girl card around. You know what I mean? I mean, I was in the military. I fished, and you know, my whole life I'm tomboy as you can get, and I'm not one to throw the girl card around. But there definitely is a stigma when it comes to women in numismatics. It's, you know,
I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
you
All
see
these
it
old
happening
folks at
to me all
shows.
the time. You see it happening to me all the time on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
I know.
So, you know, you know, we definitely have to work harder to be taken as serious.
Yeah,
Especially when you're blonde.
once, and they will trash you harder than any guy.
Absolutely.
It's horrible.
The best thing to do is recognize your mistakes before they get a chance. Oh, why do I have this sign? Hi, Blues. Oh, that was from when he couldn't talk on the Q&A the other night. It's writing fun. Hi, Blues.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, Ken, I have a question.
Are you gonna ask a question, or are you gonna say that you have a question? Because I got
for your sand database, are you planning on including cracks, chips, things of that nature?
Oh, there's some in there already.
Okay.
But then you have the issue of threshold of attributability. At what point is that die crack significant enough that it should be included?
Okay.
At what point is that die chip on Roosevelt's face big enough that it needs mentioning?
Okay. I know you talked some about it before with me. I'll get a hold of you tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, if you got hundreds of them, say 1955s, and can show different dies, and by all means list them up in there.
I have a bunch of stuff. Let's just put it that way.
Pardon?
A lot of stuff. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff varying, and now I'm at the point now where I'm starting to get photos of nice die cracks from people.
1983, die crack on the back of a memorial set. At what point would that be attributable? I mean, it has to be all the way across or some darn thing. And also, we can't use other people's photos on there unless we have their explicit written permission, because,
correct.
Well, you get into it with somebody and they say, you got to take down my pictures. Then we got to have a record of all the pictures we have. We got to make it right and tight.
True.
It's a lot of work. I only use Frank's images.
Somebody sent you a picture in chat of Stephen Ross said he sent you a picture. Ken, I don't know if he sent it to the Check My Coin or if he sent it to your email.
Oh, wow. I'm just hanging out tonight. Can we look at those photos and questions?
Stephen, did you send it? Here, I'll give you an email to send it to, Stephen.
Yeah, I'm in late night mode.
Check My Coin. And we will look at it on Thursday. Hey, I don't think we decided who's doing it this week.
Oh.
I think it's Jay's turn.
Who's?
Jay.
Jay.
Isn't he next in the lineup, Jeffrey, or is it you, or?
If there's anyone, I'm pretty sure it's me, and then it goes back to Blues, and then it's back to Paula or Shay, if I remember correctly.
All right, you're up. All righty.
So you want to do it this week, Jeffrey?
That's fine.
What time?
I'll have to look to be absolutely sure.
Okay.
8:30 typically works about the best for me, at least.
Ken, do you think that 6 o'clock would be a good time for me to do the announce the Viewer's Choice Award tomorrow night? Because I want to try to make sure everybody's done with their dinners.
Yeah, okay. 6 o'clock Oregon time?
Yeah. Yeah. Pacific.
Which is what over here?
9.
And
9.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Because it should give everybody a chance. Usually on Memorial Day, people eat pretty early, but I was trying to think since it's Memorial Day, what the best time would be. I mean, we probably won't have a lot of, we've only had 24 people vote so far. So we,
Oh, right.
yeah, we haven't had a
That's
lot.
what you're gonna get.
My main motivation for doing that last time and this time is to get more people to stream for the next seminar, you know? If they know that there's a, you know, the possibility that they could have a prize at the end.
Sure. Did I win yet?
Listen, it's very close. Everybody got votes.
Woohoo!
Oh, I got a vote.
I'm going to do it
Boy.
different than you did,
I'm
Ken.
throwing.
I am not going to read the people who voted and who they voted for. I am strictly going to announce who the winner is.
Here's the win.
That's it.
Okay.
And you have, CJ has the email and you have the email and both of you can confirm that, you know, can verify that my results are accurate.
That'll work. We got a verification.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else going in this? I always put together a package, and then here's something over here that didn't make it into the package. So now I got to cut the damn thing open again. I think I'm okay here.
I ain't gonna have it.
Manganese, yep. And the ding dong. I did not add padding to that. I figured there's a magazine under it and padding on top of it.
You know, you can put some of the coins inside that book to ship it.
Oh, they're in here.
That you put them in the book. Good.
No, the book is straight up as arrived.
You're not gonna pack some of the coins inside the sleeves in the book.
They're in here.
Oh, you already
They're already
packed
in
it.
this.
Okay.
We're good. I got 4 stacks wrapped up. They ain't going nowhere. There, padded. Good. Anything else going in there?
I wonder how much those books would be to buy in bulk.
Ooh, you gotta buy a bunch of them sometimes. Loops, I get those, 50 or 80 at a time. I get 100, but it would take me 2 years to move 100. I go with 50. The Whitman books, I get those a dozen at a time. Dansko's, I'd have to get 24 or something. I can't tie that up for as long as it would take to move those out.
Because those would be good things for giveaways. I love those little pocket collection books. I love those. And people seem to really like them.
I've got one like that, and I've got a taller one too.
I have several of them. I really like them.
And I've got like a big old 3-ring binder too.
Well, I have a
Pages.
3-ring binder, and I need to get the pocket pages I got are supposed to be 2x2, but they're a little big. And if by accident the binder turns over, they all fall
Stuff
out.
falls out.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me.
In
What
these
I
little
did is they get stretched out, and I take a hair dryer and I shrink them back down again.
But they don't fall out of these little books. I mean, no matter how you turn it, they don't fall out. I really like them. They fit the cardboard 2x2s and the vinyl or the
Non-plastic.
plastic. Yeah, non-plasticized.
Looking for something that is right in front of me.
So I really like them. But I think I
They had something big in there.
paid $4.99. I think I paid $5 a piece for them at Hobby Lobby. But I bet you there's got to be. And then now you can buy them cheaper that have like Oriental. I think they say coin album in like Chinese or something on them.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
Yeah, and I won't buy them because the little things right here are missing. So I'm assuming that they're not like riveted. They're put in the
Thanks,
album
Bill.
other way. Yeah.
Thank you, Coin Crazy.
So I'd like to see if I can find them somewhere. Oh, there go my book.
Paula,
Somewhere in bulk.
Watch out for the cat.
Paula, what albums are they?
They're just these, and I think mine have. I think mine are 60 pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You can
10
get.
pages, 60.
I think you can get 120 too.
What's 60 pocket?
You can get
10.
60 pocket, and you can get.
I haven't got one of those yet.
I think you
Tell
can
you,
get.
package. Nothing's moving. You
But I
can't
really like them.
hear anything. I got
Paul, I'll make a phone call tomorrow. I'll tell you how.
timer.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what I can get them for.
Yeah, because I think that would be something really cool for for little giveaways.
Do they fit in a standard package?
Yes,
Okay.
they actually fit in a small envelope.
There you go. I find shipping is a bear if you don't have a standard size. I got pocket pages, but I cannot possibly find a way to ship those in a standard shipper that I can get, 1,000 of the shippers.
Well, hang on. I have one that I
Make 'em
have.
work.
Let me weigh the one that I have that's doesn't have any
They don't
points.
fit nothing. So what do? Fold them? That ain't gonna work.
Sometimes those bigger recycled paper ones are decent, but they're usually not cheap either.
No, they're overpriced because they're oversized. But it's an 8.5 by 11 plus that flap for the D-ring.
Yeah,
So they're they're oversized.
might as well figure 9. Yeah.
I don't offer the darn things. 1.5 by 1.5. They got all sizes of those. They get them 2.5 for crowns too.
I still find stuff in 1x1s around here from my old collection.
I get whatever here. Every now and then I get one. I think I got some in my binder, but I turn the page and they fly. They don't just drop out.
Yeah,
I mean, they end up in the other room in the window.
velocity.
What the hell?
Yeah, I had a box that I bought for. Whoa, hello. Would you stop breaking stuff?
Oh my gosh! I need to stop. I'm dropping.
Praying out loud.
I know, right? So with this envelope, they fit in this envelope, this size
beauty.
envelope, which is little. I'm gonna weigh it and see how much they weigh.
6 ounce.
Do you say 6 counts without anything in them, Ken?
Hey, Ken, I'll show you something that I invested in terms of organizing inventory.
They weigh 5.7 ounces in the envelope, so it would not be that much to ship.
Oh,
Couple bucks.
So this is a catalog rack. You can get them from any sort of cleaning supplies type company.
Oh my gosh!
Uline would probably have that.
I forget. I got these in special. I ordered about 5 of them, and I have them sitting all over the place. So in essence, you have 6 right around 1-inch binder sizes. If you're looking for something, you pull it out and slide it back in. I can slide this back in, working upside down.
I don't know what the brand is. I don't think they're.
I take these to shows. See, it's really nice to just take to shows because it's hard to steal out of them.
Yeah, I need a different system.
I know you were talking about that earlier,
This place is.
but I have 5 of them, 1 cent, one's pretty much for every denomination.
So the company, someone was asking what brand Trey was, I think. The company is Entrust, ENTRUST Coin Supplies, and they're $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. So.
Well, if they're selling for $4.99, they're probably paying $1.89 for the darn things.
Yeah, but I mean, Jeffrey's going to check and see if he can find a wholesaler or something. But I mean, $5 and then a couple, but $7, for a giveaway. Really, that's not bad.
From Shenzhen Province, China. Who's your wholesaler?
What?
From Shenzhen Province, China.
Yeah.
You always see.
Is that who it is?
Yeah. Sometimes that stuff comes cheap, but it takes forever too.
Yeah. Well, these are made in China, but what isn't? Even, I don't know.
Exactly.
U.S. pennies.
U.S. pennies.
Made from copper imported from China.
What's that one?
H.E. Harris, I am not pleased with the quality of their products.
The
Nope.
folders are kind of thin, not real thin.
Everything. Their tubes aren't the right size. There's what the books, the Whitman style books, those are trash. They're just not good products that hold up.
Which ones are those? These?
I'm pretty sure I don't have it.
Oh, these.
Yes.
Oh, darn it, I did it again.
You
Here's
okay?
one.
Heavier bookend.
Yes, those just they're not the quality that I'm pleased with, so I'm not pleased with selling them. No, thank you.
Well, I just use it for my education coins, the ones damaged and things like that.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time getting Danskos wholesale anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Getting rough, especially the wheat cent Dansko. Those are hell and hell. Those are difficult to find in general.
Give me your
Ken, how much
on
do
this
you
one.
pay for the red boxes, Ken?
Pardon?
How much do you pay for the cardboard red boxes, or how much do you
$1.50
sell?
I pay. I get them 24 at a time, and I can ship 3 of them in a padded flat rate envelope, which is what this thing is over here. Fill them up with flips. That's your best deal that I can offer. And when we do it with the flips, I sell them for what I pay. So it's a selling item. It's a push. That's all. But if you just want the boxes, $2.50 a piece.
Well, I bought a couple of these when I was at Hobby Lobby. They normally sell for $5.99 a piece, but they were on sale. They're the hard plastic ones, and they're made by the same company that make those holders. But they have dividers in them.
Yeah, that's a Whitman. I see those for $7.99 online most places.
And it's the same. It's Entrust. It's the same company that
Clone. Okay.
makes the little booklet. But
I've got an old Whitman one.
they're kind of cool though, because they do have the little, in the bottom, so that the flip.
Groovy.
Yeah, little groovies. So, but I only got a couple of them to keep my personal.
I lost my dividers.
Collection.
I think.
Well, I have some CJ dividers that are better than the ones that come in here.
Oh yeah, CJ's got the.
Because these also do not go all the way to the bottom.
They don't.
You know,
Yeah.
They just fall over and slide through.
They slide right through. Yeah.
So we Ken always gets on the topic of should you grade it or not. Here's a prime example of probably not. It's a 95p and a 97p quarter.
I got gray screen, baby.
Hold on, there you go. Quarters, an MS64 and a PCGS holder.
Yep.
Hey, knock yourself out, I guess.
I get them cheap
Some
enough.
people
Get
make
them.
their own coins.
Yeah, there's no way, dude.
Gosh, that's a darn shame because it's usually MS 67, 8, and 9 on MS on Midstate, where they start to drop into the few. If you don't know what you're doing, don't send them in for grading. The knee-jerk reaction that I see all the time when they say, "Should I get this graded?" Oh yes, send that to PCGS right away. But the person doing the saying is probably as inexperienced as the person doing the asking. Honestly, if you have to ask, should I get this certified? The answer must be no, because you're not doing the background work to decide what the grade is of the coin first off, because you don't want a surprise. You send the coin in, you're hoping for a really high grade. You better know what it is, because it's probably not that much better than 65. And if it came out of circulation, it's probably not better than 64. 63 is probable. To get those high grades, you need 66, 67, 68 on most dates. And 68 will probably be the only one that would be worth more than the cost of certification.
You're not finding a 68 in pocket change.
You ain't finding those pockets.
I mean,
Look at all the W's. See what those are grading at.
typically what I do. I mean, I pick those up all the time. There's an easy sell. I go on eBay, and there's typically, if you go on Buy It Now, certified coins, you can typically find a seller that has 6 or 8 of them listed. So you get them super cheap. You get combined shipping.
Mhm.
There you go.
That's a good idea.
I always take advantage if I'm shopping eBay and I find something that's good. Well, chances are the guy's got other stuff that's probably a good price, because how did that one get for a good price? eBay doesn't work for the small sellers. So somebody with a few items is not getting his stuff promoted like the guy with 100,000 items sold per month. So that's where you hunt and see what else they got. And yeah, if they're going to combine shipping, take advantage of that. And then you got the assholes that, they have a few items and they ain't going to combine the shipping. So I leave 3-word letters.
Calling me a traitor.
I know. TRADER.
Was she streaming?
Who?
SJ. I thought she was off.
Oh, she's probably still streaming. Say hi to her.
No, she's in here calling me a traitor.
Yeah. As in trading goods and services.
I called SJ for the first time in my life today.
Well, I was going to bed, but Ken woke me up.
I'll have to call her again and say I'm sorry. And well, everybody else was streaming. I looked and there were like 17 people streaming. All right.
You sound like Chester on the phone.
He did.
Chester the molester? You want a piece of candy?
Jay, I was about to nothing chicken
That was pretty good, Paul.
There's a frog in my throat. I like the way you talk.
What are you wearing?
Some call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade.
She's like, who is this?
I didn't recognize who it was.
Oh, I did. I recognize that raspy old, dirty old man anywhere.
I like little girls. Oh man, you're gonna go right to prison if you
Trey, man. Yeah, really. How dare you?
They will hunt you down.
You just got listed. Well,
Right?
I was always snacking on something in the videos.
I know. I have to, or I end up looking like I just got out of the concentration camp.
Hey, does this coin look like it's genuine, by the way?
Let me move chat.
what the who did?
Genuine, yeah.
Two days ago, smacked.
Genuine,
I think I might question that one.
made in China.
Huh.
I can't really. Oh, I've got the window size wrong.
I think the coin is fine.
Oh, geez, Louise, I didn't see
The
that.
sticker's fake.
Okay.
The sticker.
The sticker's
I'll find
fake.
it right here.
Sticker looks like it was made in China.
There it is. I kill that.
Man,
Not now, Jack.
drink me, drink me.
How long have you had that bottle? You know that's probably tea in there, right?
Iced tea.
I got this has been around since I had the diner. We used it to make Maple Jack pork chops.
Did you find out that box of wine on top of your refrigerator?
That was brown. The wine in there was brown. Oh God! So I had another box over here on the shelf, and I cracked that. Well, I threw that in the freezer, and that was brown. Oh Jesus!
I know the secret recipe to MS Plus.
Yeah, right. I hope it's iced tea. You need to
No
drink
Kentucky
water.
bourbon.
If it's not iced tea, he needs to hydrate better.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. He's a little concentrated there.
I think I figured out what the problem is on this. Put this down. There's no place to put this.
Careful.
Here it is. I think I figured out the problem on this box of wine. I just opened it, but if we can see, where is it? What the hell is it? Is that readable? December 2015.
Use that before, yeah.
2015.
Listen, 7 years ago, I still would have drank it.
I'm out of practice. Oh, that's brown. I mean, his jacket
Drank it.
has brown.
You're going to be jet propelled the next day.
Read your reply about the holder.
I drink a beer and half it'll be on the coffee table the next day.
Right.
There's no winning.
Aged wine. Yeah, it's different when it's in a box, though.
The coins from China don't say they're from China. You're right. That's a genuine coin right there. All right. What's next? What's this?
So Ant wanted to know if the mint mark punches on the 1950s quarters are the same font as the punches for the Lincoln cent.
Sometimes they got crossover. There you got to check. I'll show you. Where's the screen?
But
Already Vista is the best resource for that.
oh, I did see that, Cajun. I did see that about the bulk. Can you tell me where you get the prices from on those?
Feel that.
Oh, geez.
Okay, there's my screen. Good. I want to see if you can see everything there. Variety Vista. Right. You're going to go in here. You're looking for quarters? Is that right? Okay, quarters. I take the first one. First one you come to. I'm going to open that in a new window. Over here in pennies, 1950s you want, right? I'm going to take that one. The first one, okay, this one. And open that in a new window. Okay, here's the quarters. On the left side, mint mark styles. There you go. Philly, Denver, San Francisco. Same thing on the pennies. Philly, Denver, San Francisco. What do you want? The D's or the S's? We can compare the D's.
Asking about the D's.
And the D's. There we go.
Yeah, he didn't say specifically Denver or San Francisco.
Okay, 32 starts the quarters, so this would be the quarter used on 32 in the cent. And note the little angle here. Okay. And we look at that one in the quarter, and it looks a bit different. It does have somewhat of an angle, but it's not the same. Different. Okay, the cent changed from 34 to 45. Looks like this. 34 to 45. Okay, I got no reference. So now I got to pull out quarters to take a look. But I do notice that their range and the description seem pretty similar. Okay, it doesn't say large on the cent. 46.53. Yeah, they're matching. We got overlapping dates. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. The coins are different size, and that can affect it. So, well, there's a place to look. Okay, Jim wants a link. Oh, get off the screen now.
No, Cajun wanted my email. That was Ant that asked that question.
There we go. Link for Hangout. How do you send it?
Who wants the link for the...
Cajun.
No, he wanted my email.
Okay. From you, he wanted the email. From me, he wanted the link.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him ask for the link. The link. The link? Link email.
How do I download all?
What does this link you speak of?
Open when done. Let's see what this does. 2 of these will open. I'll get a couple of pictures from Stephen Walsh.
Oh, cool.
Let's see if we can make that work. Close. What's this doing? There's a screen. I got a 2019 Kennedy.
Contact
From
more.
officially an uncirculated mint set.
That was the question from earlier.
New variety.
Don't get me started.
What's the normal one look like?
Well,
I
that
don't have
was
a 2018 for reference right at the ready in front of me.
asking about an error.
Error?
Yeah.
What kind of error do we suspect?
I don't know. He just said earlier that he sent pictures of his
New error. Any error would be new. An error is an issue with production. Something went wrong during the production of a coin. That's an error, right? Clipped planchet is an error. So you're showing me an ear, which suggests that you're probably looking at a potential die variety, which is a different thing than error. And this gets me all the time because a lot of people interchange those two words. It's as if you're making soup and oatmeal. They're different things. All right, let's see if we can see anything here that looks amiss. Okay, I can't get this thing to straighten out, so that's not going to help me out any. And I'm looking at the ear because that seems to be the central part of this image. I can't see anything different here. But it does not appear to be an error.
It's an uncirculated set. Look at the scratch across his cheek.
Yeah, isn't that great? They still don't take care of their stuff. Thanks, you.
Infuriates me.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
In the field as well. Look at the field there too. Ugh.
Here,
sickening.
Here. Yeah, the coins are thrown in. Yeah, they scoop them out of the hopper, and they're just frigged up. But I'd have to look at a 2018 for reference and see what sort of design changes have gone on. Perhaps they have dressed up his hair some. I don't imagine they've messed with that too much. But from time to time, they'll improve the Galvano or make some changes that need to be retranscribed. And of course, they do this every year with a date anyway now. I don't know. Is this a new wrinkle line down here? Maybe.
Employees that give a flying squirrel.
I'll put this in front of Shay and see what he says.
Is that from the mint set? Because I have one.
This
from the
apparently is
set.
from a U.S. Mint uncirculated set.
Okay, hang on, because I just got 3 of those.
Well, we need a reference too, so we need a 2018.
Why do you need a reference if I have 3 of them? If they're all 3 the same, wouldn't that make it?
Okay, well that would be a good reference. I'll look for design change.
Oh, where did
Okay, where'd we go? Here it is. Pardon?
I did notice something though on my mint sets or on my uncirculated sets. A couple of my, I think it's the Denvers on my Sacagawea, the color lettering is upside down, but I don't think that's uncommon. Is it?
No clue.
I don't really, I got a bunch of Sacagaweas, but I don't study those.
Because some of them, most of them are normal, but a couple of them are upside down. Okay, what are we looking for? The Philadelphia, right?
I got a Philly in front of me.
Okay, let me get my OBS up here so I can. Let me go to scope. Scope.
I think he's got some extra details on his temple.
This might be kind of hard.
I got some proofs around here, I'm sure.
Maybe his roll's a 60D small day. I'm trying to figure out if I want to torture myself or not.
You'd be all night hunting those.
Oh boy.
I hate 61 days.
Okay, so what are we looking at now?
60 days in there.
I'm looking at a Kennedy $half.
I know, but what is supposed to be unusual about it that he's saying?
No mention. It just says new error question mark.
Hmm.
The close up is well, the ear is close to the center of the photo.
Does he say in chat?
I'm not in the chat. There it is. Let's see. Trey, Cajun.
Finally, 1844.
Ed Moore. Nah, we'll pull it out. We'll pull it out Thursday. That'd be the day to look. I get photos every single day. I can't answer all these photos and have a life, so
I'm just trying to
Letter, sweet letter.
see if there's any design difference. So far, I'm not seeing any design difference in his and mine.
all right. Well, the question is not. The question is vague and unanswerable. It's not a new error. I'm going to let that one go. What are you asking about? Oh, let's see. Extra wrinkle. Might be an extra wrinkle on his neck. I'd have to look at another one.
And I just had one.
Here's some.
Mine has 2 wrinkles. You see that?
What's the date on this thing?
Oh, yeah.
That's the day that's on the screen.
What's this one?
Okay. Well, that one has an extra wrinkle. So,
Killing me, Smalls.
okay.
I got a 99 something here.
The one with the upside down. But I'll tell you what, my pennies that I got with the uncirculated are immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's a proof with the ink on it.
Take them out of this though. Put them, but they are immaculate.
Oh, none of them scuff marks like your proof did?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, there's better design change. The new ones have a more detail around the temple.
They're
So more
immaculate.
detail around the what do you call that? The sideburn sort of thing.
That's too much light on that.
These mutton chips.
He's got a little extra. He's grown a wrinkle on his neck.
Hey, Frank, I got a sample slab for you.
There's been some changes in.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
New York quarter and a sample slab.
Yeah,
So
boy,
close.
his hair is really detailed, huh?
Who?
I didn't even see what it was.
Look at his face. Look how detailed the cheek is, and
Oh, fire out.
Oh.
yeah, these are immaculate
Oh,
for now. For now, I
Yeah.
need to get them
That
into,
is?
huh?
Chainmail. I'm starting to load up the next chainmail.
Made me recheck my proofs on Paula.
Yeah, well, these are my mint sets that I just got, and they don't have the W pennies don't have a mark on them.
No. How's
Yeah.
that possible? They're from the U.S. Mint.
Not a mark.
They have to be fake.
They're immaculate. I mean, the strike is good. I mean, look at the face.
Cindy's here. Cindy, look. This is
Fields are solid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're immaculate. So I'm very pleased with those. I need to get some acrylic holders for those.
I have to get one there.
But I am curious about the Sacagaweas on a couple of them. Actually, it might just be the one Denver that I have. That
Well, keep one where the letters are face up and keep one where the letters are face down. And hopefully they'll both go up in value.
I think that they're all normal except for one. I think only one has the lettering upside down. But I don't think it's uncommon for them to just kind of throw those collars in there.
See, now I got to check all my Sacagaweas.
Even those missing edge letters aren't holding any value.
Yeah.
I like them.
And I can pick up slabbed examples for $20. They're not holding any value.
Oh, good.
Did I win this or something?
Maybe. Manager?
No.
The Mantic Coin sent this.
You might have. I know he just found one not too long ago.
It's a 71 double dial burst number.
Oh, what? I'm looking at the 2011.
That's mine.
That's Frank's.
Like, who am I looking at here?
There's your Funky O again, Ken.
Where?
The Funky Zero.
Funky Zero.
Well, that's
Nine
a
number
DL.
Oh, there it is. That's number 4, isn't it?
Number 2.
Number 2?
The one you have is a DDO, Ken. You can see it at the bottom of the eye.
Splotchy. Oh, you didn't win the half. You won, there's a, let's see, what's in there for $50. There's a 64 Kennedy. There's that, 86 Liberty, Statue of Liberty proof. There's a 2005 S proof. And I think that's an impaired one. Let's see. I took it out of the bag and put it in a holder, though. And was there another one? I don't know. That's what we had for sure. I'll have to watch the show again. I've sealed up the package, so I'm not going to open it.
And the other two sets, the proof and the reverse proof, not reverse proof. Was it a reverse proof? I don't know. Oh, the silver proof and the clad proof sets that I got with the W. I took the W's immediately out of the plastic and put them into acrylic holders. Now I only cut open the top of the plastic, and I actually put the baggie and back in the envelope because I wanted to keep the baggie because it does have a whatever SKU or whatever that is number on it. But I took mine out because I don't trust the mint as far as I can throw them. So I don't know how long that plastic is meant to store them in.
All right, Cindy. Didn't see you come in there.
And considering they're zinc, if they get one little ding on them, they're done for.
Here it is.
But everybody can do what they want with theirs.
Well, this isn't sharp enough to have the extra crack on his neck. I should look at these harder. All right. You can't have it all, Cindy. But you could have most of it. There.
Huh.
I was so excited Cindy won tonight. That was so cool. She had just messaged me earlier too and said, "Are we eligible to win?"
You are today. Let's see. Cindy,
said,
last one.
I am, but I don't have the list, so I don't know if you are. And then she won. I was like,
1028. So yeah, she was actually eligible in 11, 12, 1 at the end of January.
I know. I said, "When did you win last?" And she said, "Last year."
Once a year is a pretty good record.
Yeah, Mike, they are zinc, the W cents, but I'm hoping that with them putting them in an acrylic holder, and as long as they don't have any, micro scratches or anything on them, that they will last. It's when they get little nicks that, they start to get that zinc rot and are when they're exposed to things. So I'm hoping it'll last. I don't know. I guess the time will tell. I mean, if they won't, it will show rapidly. It won't take 5 years. It'll show fast because ink rot happens fast.
Sometimes I wonder if that's by design.
Right? Yeah, you've got to wonder. Because I mean, I couldn't believe when they first started putting the 2008.
Absolutely horrible.
And the 2017 keys. When I started seeing those, right? I mean, soon after they were released, I started seeing them in circulation, and they were trashed. I was getting wheat pennies that were in, you know.
I tell people too, you know, a battery, when you think about it, one terminal is usually zinc, the other is usually copper.
Yeah, and which one?
You get a dielectric in there, and you got a weak battery.
Yeah.
That's right. I just counted 44 different names on the Big Show winning.
And that's just since you've been keeping track.
That's from 3/11, so 14 months. And you know, I got 8 or 9 days off, and some repeat winners.
Well, didn't you have some Wednesday wheats in there too?
Yep.
Just right in the very beginning.
Just for the first 2 months, month and a half or so.
You did? I didn't think you were still doing Wednesday weeks when we started that list.
Just barely.
Okay.
But we had to go back 3 months to take care of the 3 months between wins.
So, Paula, can you tell me the year of this coin?
You took that back 6 months.
Oh, sorry, Ken.
Yeah, Frank, I can, and you can just take it right back off the screen. And no, I'm not trading you my 10S.
Who said anything about trading? I just found this one today.
That's my unicorn, and you know it.
I just found this one today.
No, shut up.
Yep. And I've already got the other one, so I'm sending this one to you.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. Because I know you've been wanting one for a long time.
Are you serious?
I certainly am.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
What
Paul.
happened? You missed it.
I was like, I already got the one. What am I got? Well, I got Paula. She's been wanting one forever.
Are you
Yeah.
really, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sad part is I'm kind of upset about Paula's 10S. Because I looked at the
Amazing.
My 09S that turned out to be a freaking S over horizontal S.
I knew I saw something there.
That's right. You know, I did too, but then I was looking at all those scratches and I'm thinking, please don't let this be a counterfeit.
Well, yeah, I knew I saw when I was watching the video back when you were showing it. Sorry, you made me tear up.
Aw,
Sorry, I know I'm a big
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sorry. I had when Jeffrey said Paula's got the book. Oh my gosh, I'm such a baby. When Jeffrey said Paula's got the book, I went and grabbed it, and it matched one of the die pairs, and I was like, no.
yes.
Really? Is it really that one?
Mhm.
So that's why I took the pictures and I took the picture of your coin and sent it to Chuck because I wrote on there, does this look like what I think it looks like?
Asking for a friend.
I think he thought it was mine.
Aw.
Sorry. Doing that.
Speaking of wheats, did you give away that S wheat roll, Ken?
It's just
That's wheat roll.
Just
Yeah,
Alex.
sorry from Cindy.
Nope, still in the box. Today from Cindy, I offered a nickel. There it is. This very nickel, but Cindy won, so okay, we'll leave it there. And we offered the silver certificate with
Yeah,
the origami, but Cindy won, so okay, we'll take that out. And we had an 1865 2-center, but again, Cindy won, so
Mhm.
took that out. I can't win for trying.
Good morning.
Give this stuff away.
So
It
did you?
makes sense to give somebody their own stuff back.
What did you put in her box instead of that nickel?
Nothing.
Well, grab something out of the stuff I sent you and put it in there.
I've sealed the bag.
I still have to. I'll send her something because I still have to send her a W nickel or W nickel. That's next. A W quarter. I promised her. So.
There it is.
Yeah,
I've got a penny in here.
Yeah, I have a graded low coming. Should be here this week sometime.
Yeah, I saw you say that. Do you know what it graded?
64.
Oh man, those things are hard to get 65 and over, huh?
Oh, the press paid for it. I don't care what it graded.
I'll tell you though, some of the memorials that Shay and Adriana pulled out last night, some of those are nice. I know, poor Shay.
Oh, I hope he's got a voice today.
Yeah.
And every 5
Yeah, I think Adriana said she recounted and they got 103.
Wow. So they did get 100. Awesome.
Yeah. So that's awesome. That was fun. I was like, when people started like choosing $50, I was like, no,
Like me?
quarters.
Oh, man.
Here lies the body of Molly McGee. She passed away at 103. For 15 years, she kept her virginity. Pretty good record for this vicinity.
Gosh.
Yeah, and trust me, I paid a lot less than everybody else paid for their W quarter.
Yeah.
Graded also.
Oh.
Did you get the grade?
To 64. Bought it from a business colleague.
Yeah.
That had a bunch of them and sent them in. So I paid the bulk grading fee
Nice.
plus $5-10.
Alrighty.
Tape.
Whoa. So excited.
Okay.
Got all quiet all of a sudden.
Okay, this is
Oh my gosh. Now I want
Stacy.
that 64 now. I want to see it. I'm so excited.
It's
I
fun.
know I won't ever find one myself because
I can't believe I found another one.
I can't believe it either. Well, I
I was
don't
like, it's a year.
I get mostly Denver's. You know, when Amanda sent me that box of pennies for Mother's Day, I was so excited because I thought, man, I've got a chance. But,
Boy, am I getting that.
huh?
All Philly mints over this way, yeah.
I know.
Man, I need to drive up to New York and get some rolls that Frank's pulling stuff from.
Western New York, baby, not the city.
Well, Amanda has a birthday coming up too. Somebody else has a birthday coming up in 2 days, but
Somebody has a birthday coming up. I just heard it's
I think Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Everybody's making a big deal of it.
somebody.
But Amanda's got a birthday. Her birthday is on the 12th. So, yeah, maybe I'll send her a box of pennies.
Amanda's birthday. That's it.
I need to send her something else. But yeah, and apparently she's doing a giveaway on her birthday. So that tells you what kind of kiddo she is. She's pretty awesome.
Got a huge heart.
Yeah, Paul, you'll be excited because by Tuesday night I'll probably kick it to an old school style stream.
Old
You've
school,
been-
you can rap and wear your and sag pants and
No,
you're gonna kick it old school, huh?
kick it old school, yeah.
Put on a little MC Hammer.
You
You took the words right out of my mouth.
This.
maybe. Who knows?
Kick it
You're-
old school.
You were all hollering. You were saying I need to do a stream like I used to do before.
I know. I remember you sitting there sideways in your chair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit of a different setup. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pour it over pennies.
Yeah. Was back when I was doing so I was doing bulk weights like nuts. Went to a lot of pennies back then. Found a lot of cool stuff too.
Oh yeah. That's kind of what I do now. With the pennies.
Yeah, I was back.
Don't be subpar proof sets.
Hey, Frank, you might want to look at what Pocket Change Exchange just said on there.
Is there anyone I can pay to send me back a penny on the East Coast? I'll pay up front and for you to get boxes along. Interesting.
This is subpar.
I don't know. The bank, oh, that's horrible.
And you can, and I'm telling you though, Amanda sent mine priority and got it all in a medium, I think, priority.
Yeah, it'll fit medium priority. You gotta cushion it good enough so what happened to Chuck doesn't happen.
Oh, I'll make that sucker bulletproof.
Yeah, she put mine in like Velveeta boxes or something like that, Velveeta cheese boxes, and like taped the crap out of them.
Yeah. But yeah, medium right. What's that? $14, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try. That's why she did it, because I was like, I had offered Ken one time. I'm like, hey Ken, let's trade. I'll send you a box, you send me a box. But that was as far as that went.
I think I know. I don't think I can get them myself because I usually only get $10 at a time.
What are we trading?
Really? Oh man, I can get.
Pretty sure my mom can get the boxes though. She's got an account there.
I actually at one time was getting boxes of pennies and nickels because CJ and I were getting such good things in nickel boxes that I was going like every day, and they were running out. I know.
Yeah, nickels.
So when you guys were in the
I've always done good with nickels.
Cindy has a birthday too. 10 days. I need to get my calendar.
Oh God,
buddy.
Sweat, Frank. I'm sweating now.
Oh.
I'm having a private summer over here.
I don't know what this stuff is.
Buddy.
I'm a cheap date.
When you think about it, yeah, that's like, well, the picture Ken had. I'll be quiet.
What the
Velveeta?
Hey,
The original commercial from 1938.
I happen to enjoy Velveeta.
Oh, I tear up some Velveeta sheltered cheese.
And I make the best baked macaroni and cheese using part Velveeta cheese.
I don't know.
I make a cheese sauce. I make a roux, and then I add milk, and then I add some Velveeta cheese.
Oh, he's up on the hard sell. I'll be there.
It's crispy on the top, and oh my god!
I don't like Velveeta. I don't like Velveeta.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it on nachos. I enjoy it because I make the same cheese sauce over broccoli.
Too.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
With that government cheese.
Man,
when we were kids.
And I can do some damage to some cheese in a can. With some chicken and a biscuit crackers. So good, straight and yeah.
No, Mike White, I have shipped plenty of boxes of coins in the mail. It'll be fine. You just got to package it right.
So Cindy's birthday's in 10 days. So what is today?
Make it like it's changed.
If I hadn't sealed this up, I would put a card in there.
Got bags of silver in the mail too. You just got to package it right.
The 6th. She said hopefully she'll have her big package by then. I don't know. Ask Trey. I don't think Trey's got his yet.
I got behind. I'm working on it.
Cindy's B-Day.
Okay.
I'm making fractals too while we're.
Jeffrey's gonna get his birthday card late because I only found out about his birthday like 2 days ago.
I don't like to make a big deal of it. Just another day.
I'm not gonna
I'm okay when I don't get birthday cards.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
go.
another.
I'm gonna go buy a card on recycled paper.
Just another day closer to death. It'll be okay.
Listen, you are 22. Stop talking like that. That's ridiculous.
We'll be gone long before you make it to our age.
That's fine. I mean, that's
Crazy.
life. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I know people that are afraid to die, and I'm lucky to be here anyway. So
Listen, I'm not afraid to die. I just don't want it to be like tomorrow.
Exactly.
And actually, I'm not afraid to die. I'm just like, how am I going to die? I don't want to burn.
Mm.
I don't want to drown.
I don't want to be walking down the street in winter and slip on the ice under a bridge
And break your hip.
into the road facing traffic, and here comes a semi.
oh,
You live in Florida. The only way you're going to slip on ice is if an ice truck falls over.
That's why I live in Florida, because
That's why
Still
I
your
go from
feet.
school every day and walk under this bridge, and it was really icy, and sometimes I slip, and there was a lot of trucks. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Well, there are times when when I don't hear from you for a few days that I start to wonder.
Yeah. Well, I have some friends that'll check on me.
You do, indeed. You also have one friend that will write your sister.
Oh, Jesus. That is great. I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew it. Yep. Go check on Ken. Because when my brother picks me up, all of a sudden, because he's in the neighborhood, nobody is ever in this neighborhood. Nobody, just me. Well, I live here. And when he picks me up, and I'm in the truck, and he turns the truck on, and gets on the phone and calls my sister, I can tell you exactly what went on. Go check on Ken.
Yeah, well,
And he's going to put me to work helping him on the fence.
I don't enjoy that.
No, that's not going to happen either.
Don't enjoy that.
Go check on Ken. And what was Ken? Fine. He was like Elvis. Cool.
Only because you dragged yourself out of the ditch.
Yep. And then got the bleeding stopped and put the fire out and fought off all those killer bees.
Right?
The hippies. They got my money, but they didn't get my spirit. Hey, here's some wax.
Oh, Rivendell's birthday is on you. Oh my God.
Yeah, everybody.
I just put my calendar away.
Where do I put this? I have no place to put this kind of thing. I'll put it in there.
Okay, we're in May.
The drawer I never opened.
Payday is Friday. That's good.
Except, of course, for just that.
I don't enjoy paydays much anymore. My money doesn't last as long as it used to. Listen, I just spent $297 for that window I broke the other day when I threw my shoe.
You might as well give up shoes.
I don't leave my shoes in reach anymore.
No.
That was a
I
tough.
have some. I wear them when I go check the mail.
I
The only time I wear them.
don't get angry very often, but I was angry.
Oh,
Fight the rage.
I definitely was raging. I was cussing like a sailor, and I haven't done that since I was in the military.
Since you were in the Navy.
Well, I was never in the Navy, but I was cussing like I was.
Oh, almost forgot.
That was bad. I had to go to church twice that Sunday.
Wow. Just to back up.
I know.
Last time I went to confession, the priest says, "Wait just 1 minute." He runs up back and you hear him saying, "Guys, come on, you got to hear this."
Well, I don't go to confession. I'm not
You won't
Catholic.
believe this guy.
But I'm sure that God was rounding up Peter and John and all the apostles, and because I had some asking for forgiveness to do that day.
Now, when I was done with my confession, I got 3 Hail Marys and a standing ovation.
They're terrible.
That's how you know you're doing it right, baby.
Okay, well, I think I finally consolidated this week's research topics, plus decoded all of the other notes I had on my desk.
So, you want to hear something impressive? Chuck Daughtry sent me a picture after. I think Ken saw it too. You all might have seen it. The picture of the boxes of coins that he organized during the Q&A last week.
Yep.
I could not believe that. I was like, how do you do that and stream and talk and read chat? I would have, nothing would have made sense. The coins wouldn't have been labeled right. I mean, dude, I had the table cleaned off about 3 days ago. So did y'all see my alien coin?
Yes. I want one of those.
I know.
Bad to the bone.
You didn't see it, Ken?
This is what I've been doing, is putting stuff in little boxes.
I know
I
you're
built a couple of shelves out of some mailbox.
you're doing very good, Ken.
And
I'm
then there's
impressed.
all these on the bottom. These are actually empty.
He's ultra
Wow.
I got more here. Yeah, that's the past few days. And there's more here.
Yeah,
You're
around
doing
here, if
good.
there's an empty
Even more under
box,
here. This is actually about a foot lower than it usually is. There's some progress being made.
yeah, typically if there's an empty box here, I just take whatever's on the desk, sweep it into the box, set the box aside. I'll get to it next year.
You
Well,
mean like this?
I'm thinking that's what I need to do.
Yep.
I got
Yeah,
so many of these, I don't know what to do with them. There's something.
Same.
There's stuff in here. I'm guaranteed. It's that one.
Well,
Oh, another 14D.
when I clean my room and stuff like that, I tend to I'll make my bed and then I take everything off the floor and I put it on my bed and then I clean from there. It seems like it's a lot easier to clean when it's in a consolidated space. So I really need to do that with my coins.
I always clean the house before the housekeeper comes over because I don't want to be ashamed of the mess.
Who said that?
I don't know. I swear to Christ, I didn't make it up.
Yeah, I know. I know you heard it somewhere. I don't have a housekeeper anymore, though. I used to. But, yeah.
Oh, I love those old wooden cigar boxes.
Yeah, I used to use those organized and moved on from them, I guess. Is the
Some
best
of
way
them
to
really
say
are
it.
neat, too.
I was really organized when I first started collecting.
And
I don't
then
know what happened.
1,000 coins is easy.
it's called an addiction. You're just doing what you do to stop from getting the shakes.
You know what else I noticed is that I get really, really excited when I know I'm getting mail.
Ooh, mail's coming. Mail coming.
I open it, I'm all happy, and then like a half an hour later, it's sitting somewhere.
Or you'd be
Right.
like me, mail time's a little stressful because you got to bust it out, make sure it's right. Then you got to catalog it. Then you got to number it.
It's not. I'm not that way when
You can see through it.
I'm not that way when I get gifts. Like those go straight into specific binders and stuff.
Oh, yes.
But like those mint sets, I was so excited when I got them. And now I'm like, yeah, they're all right.
Okay. Okay, I do get
I remember
excited when it's like stuff for me. I got a couple things coming this week. Some foreign stuff that excited.
I finally have 2 of the 4 big keys in the Lincoln series, with a 3rd on the way.
Nice. Well, I was actually bidding on a couple, an off center and I think a clipped planchette Canadian. I was threw out a bid. I was getting them for Amy, but I got outbid, and I didn't want to go that high on them.
Oh.
I was all excited because I saw them and I thought, oh, she'll love these.
Mhm.
I need to just keep my eye out for more.
Yeah, recently have not been able to sell that material. Clip planchettes, off-center strikes.
Yeah, those are hit and miss. They either
Nowadays.
go really fast or they. I noticed that on like Tim's page
They've
too.
been dead recently.
Well, look
So-
at Tim's page. He'll have them, and sometimes they go. I mean, people are bidding like crazy on them. Other times they just sit there, and he's like bump, bump, bump.
Bumpy
I
bump.
know because some are sitting on my desk.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
I got a clip Canadian here somewhere. I think I'm in the right box. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Voila. Okay, there it is.
Lots of
Can you
stuff.
see the clip?
Oh, Jason, see the thing.
Put it in.
It's in that sack I've been working on for 6 months. There she is.
Oh my gosh, I need to get rid. Ah! Shoot.
You okay? Should I call your sister?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sister.
Quit
Yeah, you're
laughing.
gonna.
I'm throwing stuff around here.
You know,
I
this
have a
is the
feeling, why
random.
is it when things go wrong, they happen so spectacularly wrong?
You know, just random. 72 Type 2 Ike sitting around.
Yeah, I don't get clips or anything like that on Lincolns where it's like, if it's a Zinkin, it's going to be gone in a few years anyways.
It's
Do
so,
coin collectors ever sleep? What is this sleep you speak of?
what? Well, you shut your eyes and don't move for a little while.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, you just.
I gotta get this book out. I gotta get this. And look at what I did. I'm so mad too now because I should have saved more of them. You know, when these first came out, the little quarters, I got the P&D.
Oh, the bag. Oh, cool.
Well, I got 25 of the P and $25 of the D. And went through them, but this was, I got them before I found out that they weren't putting the W's in these. I had already ordered them.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, no, they weren't, they didn't put them in those. The bags are cute, but I didn't say, I saved like 2 sets of them. Instead of saving more, I saved like 2 sets of them and I just cashed the rest of them in. I'm so mad. I wish I would have saved more because people like me for their sets.
Oh, man,
It's
they
gonna
love
be pretty hot.
US Mint. It's the real deal.
And I got
And Gold's Gym.
his book and I need to mail that to him because he's going to sign it for me and send it back. And I still haven't mailed that to him. He's actually, Frank, did I tell you that he's making me a character in his next book?
Who is?
Paulie
Paulie?
Nick. Yeah. He's making me a character in his next book. I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
I know. I told him I want to be like a hooker that gets murdered like in a really terrible way.
Oh God.
It's like, yeah,
Because his books are dark.
yes, they are. Well, I've heard. I haven't read them, but I've heard.
Yeah. I know. I want to read it, but I have to send it to him first. So maybe I should. No, I need to send it to him. Get it signed. It got cold now. Hot, cold. What are you doing, Ken? You're being quiet.
Oh, I'm reading this guy. He says, you think you found the worst 1909 SVDB in existence. It's corroded as fuck. I can read. And took a lot of microscope time to ID. I think I ID'd it right, but it's bad. Sorry, man.
Hey, you know, I'm just gonna point this out there. If you have a 1909 SVDB, that's trash, and you don't want it, I will take it off your hands.
Right?
Because that is the only business strike that I've not had.
You can think of that as a community service. He'll do this for anybody's coins, really.
Yeah, that is the only.
Offers it free of charge.
Just send it in with a letter of apology. Sorry, it's a training.
So bad.
Yeah. The SVDB is the only wheat cent that I have not handled.
I'm sending this one to him next week.
Well, one of the people that one of my saved sellers on eBay. In fact, I think Frank and Ken both have her as a saved seller. She has one right now on hers for $850. I think it's a nice one too.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Vet, I think is her name, the seller's name. Is that right, Frank? You know, yeah.
Yeah, the sad part, you know, is I've handled and authenticated 55 double dies, but no SVDB. That's the only one I haven't had my hands on before.
That's
not even passed through my hands.
No, I mean,
I'm happy with my S.
Exactly.
What do you do with the sacks of buffaloes and sacks of Kennedys?
I don't know that I'll ever have. And you know, the reason is because if I get the money to buy one, there's usually something I want more.
Do I have a 36 double die right now? No. Have I had a 36 double die? Yes.
I've got one that's laminated, all to be darned.
The penny?
Yeah.
I sold the number one a couple of months ago.
Ooh, look at this, 1832. Who am I on right now? Is this her site?
I don't know. We can't see anything but your mermaid thing.
No. Oh, it's that seller, TECC1. Has an 1832 half cent choice AUBU C-3 reverse one for $171. Buy it now.
R1 is probably rarity.
Huh?
If it says R1, it's probably meaning rarity.
Oh, I thought it was reverse one.
Yeah, C-3 is Cohen 3.
Cohen 3, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought R1 is reverse one, but let's see if I can.
Could be. If they're actually citing stuff like that, most people don't.
1832?
Yeah. Let me see if I can remember how. Oh, I have my browser I can go to. Can you see this?
First damn book.
Let's see.
Oh, there's some really nice.
The Cohen 3, the D in United is repunched.
How do I get this off of here? Browser.
Cohen 3 has obverse 1. They all have obverse 1. And this has the reverse number C, or the third reverse die.
Are you looking at my browser or are you looking at my OBS?
I see a penny with a hand.
Huh?
I'm seeing neither your browser nor your OBS.
Oh, I turned my camera off. What a dingbat. What is that?
Interesting.
Now I see a nickel.
No, what is that? Oh, it's got to be my browser.
Oh, that's me.
That's your Hangouts. That's
That's
Frank's
the
going.
one.
Oh,
Oh, fire out.
That. Now we see eBay.
oh, you do? Okay, good.
Ooh.
82 half cents, AUBU. Well, which is it? Looking close. C3R, one grade strike for
Yeah.
W1. Prove it.
I don't like that reverse.
Colored.
I don't like that reverse though.
Corrosion. I wouldn't put that AUBU.
Environmental damage. AUBU with corrosion at the top like that.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't.
be the D in United.
I've gotten from that place a lot of times.
Yeah, I have too. He's got the wood grain. I look at the.
Oh, yes.
What's the color?
So let's see. It's the
TECC.
one. Let's go to.
Empire Coin
I'm
Company.
gonna go to her thing and show you the.
Nebraska.
Let's see.
Executive Coin Company. I'm sorry. That's what it
It
is.
says it's XF corroded.
Here's a 09S for $11.02.
I better get that right now.
1 day.
7 days left on it. 1 day.
1 day. Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. The last 8 seconds is where the bidding begins.
And then the last
Fine.
6 seconds is when is when Ken beats me out of the water.
I'm trying to find that.
Look out for lefties.
If you're bidding on eBay before there's 8 seconds remain, all you're doing is jacking up the price.
14D, 2 days left, 85.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
That's the one I've got coming. 14
Is it?
out.
No, it's not done yet. Let's see. I want to try to see if I can find that 09 SBDB.
Yeah, Frank, it's kind of important about your 1909S.
Yeah, I was stoked.
I need to explain to everybody how to bid on eBay.
Say it all the time, Ken.
Man, that one fella, that poor guy, I forget his name. He got on eBay and he just started bidding on 1931 S's. He bought like 15 of the darn things, and he paid too much for 14 of them. I think the first one he might have did okay, but then he bid, and somebody else will bid, so he bid again. Then another person would bid, or somebody new would bid, and he bid again, and he just bid himself up. He bid himself into broke. Was that Woody about 19 coins back?
I saw that.
Scroll
There's some fines in there.
That one's
way
pretty.
back up there.
There's some real nice fines in there.
Right there?
That
Oh,
one.
that is, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Grab it.
Okay, I'm up done.
28.
Check into that one.
Too close.
The day left. The day left.
No room.
I was gonna say $20. No thanks.
It's still pretty hot.
Not for $20. It's outrageous for a VDB.
Well, she must have sold that OS. That that OS.
I
Jeez.
thought it was a guy.
That S. I think this one's a girl. I don't know. Maybe it's a guy.
Hard to tell when all you have is a name.
Yeah.
And it's a car. Although I've been to plenty of bars where the girls have made up names, and this is Mercedes,
No. Get out.
Hi, I'm Mercedes. Hi, Mercedes. Let me get my wallet. There you go. We'll just put that right in there. There you go.
Hmm.
You come back
What about Trey?
later, huh? All right.
Yeah, it must have sold.
Freaking 3 o'clock.
Yep, I miss my youth. Bars with girls and made up names. Hi, I'm Trisha. No, you're not. You're like Lois, really. Okay.
The 09S with 1 day left.
Ooh.
$31 so
No,
far.
what's this? I have to put this in the kind of
Marble.
look at it again later pile. This goes in the crap hole pile.
Check the S. Check the S. Check
I
the
know. That's what I've been, I think this is die 6 though.
Do you know how to open it in another tab, like right click it and make it bigger? Okay, now go to the, oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, because I think I don't think this is the same die as yours.
No.
This is die 6.
Wow. That's,
But I was looking at them though after I got off yours.
mm-hmm.
After we finished talking about yours, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go look and see if there are some though that are
Cherry pick them. Yeah. And I totally did not get it for that reason either. I was just like a bonus. Woo!
Oh, I could look at those.
I see finding.
That's too close. This
Yeah, I
one.
got my first 31S from Chuck through his auction. The other
So
day.
this is die 2.
Is it?
That's the same one as yours.
Yeah, that's the, yeah.
Yes, I picked up that nice 55 cracked skull from his auction the other night.
Oh, yeah.
I got one where the letters are upside down.
The reason why I picked up that one is because of your die marker over the shoulder that isn't present unless you have 64, 65 grade range.
This thing's got cracks all over it. This shield nickel I got it just because it had a real nice detail. The shield's still pretty much intact. I mean, there's spots here and there, but
Okay, top of the letter. I gotta look at painting first.
So I have a question. How come my camera is directly in the middle of my laptop, right?
mm-hmm.
I am always off to the side. Why am I always off to the side?
Take your laptop, right, and do that with it.
Farther?
Grab it on each side and
Yeah.
pull one arm to you.
Just
There.
right there. Yep.
No, I know, but why though?
Because the Chinese
If
have their eyes.
directly in the
Eyes
middle.
are really close together.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are gonna get a laugh out of this eBay list.
I was thinking it.
But if my camera's directly, like when I'm like this, my laptop is looking straight at me and my camera is right there in the middle.
Have you hit it with a hammer lately?
No, but why would it be like that? Why would
I'm
I?
making a point to beat my electronic devices with, say, a rubber mallet at least once a month. Keeps them in
I got a
awesome
hockey
shape.
puck that might work.
Was there a
Okay.
setting or something off?
I
Okay,
think it might be installed crooked.
Oh no.
Try
We don't
now.
care
Roger.
about us. Okay, there.
Oh,
Top of the letter faces the reverse of the coin. There's the reverse. Okay.
man, sometimes I go on eBay just for a laugh.
What are you laughing
I
at?
know there's some just off. Are you kidding me?
So-
Stuff in there.
So this is the listing. U.S. coin 1970s Jefferson nickel error. Where did the nickel error go?
There, top
It's
of
an,
the letter. Have you
it's
got
an
that?
environmental. It's an environmental damage nickel. Where'd it go? I don't know why you're convincing me of where did it go. Asking.
Oh, I thought you were asking where did it go?
No, no. The exact listing is U.S. coin 1970s Jefferson nickel error. Where did the nickel layer go?
Oh my.
It's brown or
I don't-
something. Has a leaf stuck to it.
No, it's environmental
It
damage.
disappeared. Where'd
Where'd it go? I don't know why they're asking me.
I don't know, did you look under the couch?
Checking the cushions.
So do you really think my camera's installed crooked?
Yeah,
It happens.
that's what I think. Take it back.
I can't. I've had it for too long.
Or you just dig inside it and fix it yourself.
Frank,
That's what I
remember who you're talking to.
Well,
I am supposed to figure out how to get inside this thing. I barely know how to turn it on.
it's just a bezel that goes around the glass. It comes right off.
Now I'm like, really? Is it crooked? Can I push it?
You just have to angle it. That's just where the focus of the camera's at.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just, I mean, it would drive my OCD a little bit batty, but.
Well, I'm really not liking that though, because then I have to like type over here.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of a problem.
I'm like,
Mirrors.
Unless you can compensate by, does your camera have like zoom controls, like software?
I'm sure it probably does. I mean, you know what laptop I got. I got a good laptop.
Yeah, because especially Logitech, they have the software, but that's onboard stuff.
It's a Dell Inspiron 15 5000 series.
You probably have to like go into the device properties or something. But anyway, there's ways like you can back off the zoom or zoom in closer, and you can like on mine I can shift it around from left to right if I've got it zoomed in because it's in the field.
Mm-hmm.
It just digitally moves it back and forth.
Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll just take it into Staples and
Fix this.
and ask them to figure it out because I'm sure it's still under warranty.
You need a guy down there. You need a computer guy.
At Staples?
No.
Well, Staples has their tech department there.
Yes.
And that's where I got it from. So.
But no. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying though it's still under warranty. So if something's wrong.
Oh, well then there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So. I mean, I haven't had it that long, right? 3 months?
No, you really haven't, because I remember you starting off on whatever it was you had before.
Well, yeah, whenever my first video was right after I got it. So.
That's right.
Hasn't been that long.
Okay.
Oh, they say you're locked on me, Ken.
Good radar.
Don't lock on me.
Got this. It's a Saturn 2005 Ocean in View. If we can get the color on that.
Where did it go?
Where'd the color on my nickel go? Flip it over. Dude, it went in every direction.
Wow.
See if we can see
It's a C-pin coin.
that C-pin.
C-pin.
Got a lot of toning on that.
It's a C-pin.
I don't do the
Doesn't
toning.
Where did it go?
Ken doesn't have like doesn't have like a gold type toning to it.
Blue, red, some golden, mostly around the edge. On the front, golden over most of it. On the far side, over there, some extra color.
I see a lot of those come out of specific rolls that are, especially that year, that are gold.
Satin.
Satin, not bad. Saying the right
Okay,
thing,
you're
but a lot of
still
those.
locked on me. Get the lock off me.
Huh? Took it off.
He's not locked on you.
Linda, listen, Linda. Everybody in chat, I'm looking at it right now and you're locked on me. And everybody in chat saying you're locked on me, which means you're presenting me.
Here's my screen.
Got the white
If I go
square.
down here to you, see, it does not say present to everyone. Now it does, and there's Paula. I say stop
I'm
present.
looking at YouTube. Okay, now you just switched it.
There's a lag between what you're going to see on YouTube too. It's going to go back and forth for a second.
Yeah,
I have no excuse.
it's good now.
What's this thing? Oh,
It's a coin guy. Come on.
what's this thing? What's this? Here's a 1937 cleaned. All right, that's what they look like when they're
Sometimes the
cleaned.
breeze comes through my window.
How dull that is.
You can't see it.
What's
I'm gonna
this?
put it in the chat somewhere.
Oh, that is a great thing. What's this?
Don't you love it with sometimes on older Windows systems you go to click on something where it says, "What's this?"
What are this?
It's like, you're the computer. You're the one that's supposed to know. You tell me
Where to go to?
where to go to.
There used to be a gal, and I can't remember if it was MySpace or on Facebook. It was a while ago, but she used to do videos on her about with her. Was it her dog or I think it was her cat? And the cat would always say, she'd like do voiceovers, and the cat would always say, "What are this? What are this? What are this?" It was really, they were really funny, but whatever, you had to be there. Anyway.
I've seen Talking Kitty Cat before.
And you went from that to Dr. Pimple Popper.
I like Dr. Pimple Popper. Don't knock it till you try it.
She's nuts.
I lay in bed every night.
Gross.
And I fall asleep to people getting their blackheads moved.
Gross.
Why am I single?
That's pretty cool, though.
I can't think of a good reason.
I enjoy it. It's relaxing. It's cleansing. Some of it's really gross because they do it. The people pop the pimples, and then they take their little tool and they put it on their glove, and then they go to the next one, and they put it on their glove.
That's like the EBGBs.
Oh!
Yuck.
Never look at mayonnaise the same way ever again.
Nope, you can't use cheese spread. Forget it. Cheese and ingredient? No.
Oh, come on, Ken.
They stopped buying that 30 years ago.
Listen, Mr. Peavy, we all have our hang-ups.
Word
I
to
know
be bird.
yours. I know a few of yours.
Match dressing.
I remember this one. It was like I think it was a video that came out of Korea or something. This was years ago on YouTube, like when it first started. This person used no scalpel or anything like that. They just kind of like whacked, like barely touched the skin on this person and like opened it right up. And there was a sebaceous cyst on this person's arm, probably about the size of, well, bigger than a golf ball. Probably more like a kiwi. And they just removed all that.
I saw one
Whatever.
like that where they used a box cutter. But did you?
No,
there's
that's
one on
tough.
YouTube that they're in this man's backyard or whoever's backyard it is, but the man's sitting there or standing up. He's got a big, huge. I mean, it's like the size of a fist on his back,
Do they sound southern?
and it just squirts out everywhere.
Yeah,
And
it's like an explosion.
yeah, and it looks like a deflated balloon when they're done. It's like, and they're like she's literally taking her hands like and milking it like a cow.
They had a faith healer up at that last revival meeting.
So cool.
Guy comes in, that's a revival. You take in your old Bible and they give you a new Bible. And that's what they do for the whole meeting. And then the guy comes in, he says, "In the name of the Lord, you are healed." And he smacks a guy in the forehead and pops a freaking zit the size of like a Volkswagen.
Oh.
That's when the whole front row turned into Pentecost.
It's a splash zone.
I don't have any cool relatives like that.
Are we
We have
taking
skin in our family, unfortunately.
Immediate family.
I know.
What's this?
I thought my daughter might marry into one for a while there. She did like the guy. She liked the guys with bad skin, but now, but the one she's marrying has good skin. So
Like scurvy?
I
Rinderpest.
lose again.
Like flesh-eating bacteria? What level of bad skin are we talking?
No, just teenage acne. But I held out some hope there.
I'm on Facebook looking here about this woman that they paid her $5,000 to get their logo tattooed on her forehead.
Wow.
That's a thing now. Yeah.
Well, what did she look like to begin with?
That's good. That's a good question.
All Tellerina. Right there.
Could be an improvement. The space for rent.
Doormat.
$5,000. Yep.
For a tattoo of some company's logo on your forehead.
Would you want her representing you for the next, 30 or 50 years? Because really, that's a bargain.
And that sign's going to get a little warped after a while.
You said 500 or 5,000?
$5,000.
Still.
Yep. Hey, it beats selling a kidney. You can only do that a couple of times, and then you're in trouble.
Well, if she has dark hair, she could wear bangs.
No, she's blonde.
Oh.
That's why.
How big is her forehead?
Right.
Let me not be rude. Let's just put it that way.
Well, it just seems to be because of the slope. Like this.
Like I said, it might be an.
Hey, we found them. Corn coins.
There you go. Better late than never.
Hey, there.
Go.
That's
I
J
told
Man.
you they were over there.
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
Frank
no.
kept saying, no, they're over there. And I kept saying, no, they're over there.
I said the other left.
There. What's this?
Oh, God.
Oh, Cajun's going to leave his PC on so you can get the viewing time, Ken. I think he's going to bed. Are you going to bed,
I
Cajun?
turn somebody on every night.
No, Cajun.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet dreams, my Cajun friend.
I usually like Mantic or
Ennui, mon ami.
hit the play all button, turn it down, go to bed.
On your
Yeah,
playlist. I've done that before.
I do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Si on pas français.
Ooh, what's this? Uh-huh. A giveaway for next week. Good.
When are you going to make me your channel of the week?
You have been.
What do I have to have a kid for you or something?
A what?
A kid?
First one.
What do I have to do
Good job.
to gain your favor, Mr. Peavy?
I promised Amanda I'd make her the channel for a while.
I tell everybody I'm low man on your totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
The more I kiss his butt, the more he ignores me.
No love.
Oh well.
Well, I can't show favoritism
Why?
because
I do.
that's favoritism.
Everybody knows you're my favorite.
Okay. All right, your channel of the week from now on then.
I can't help myself.
The hell with Amanda.
You're irresistible.
It's the pimples.
It's the pimple. It's the hairy back. Really.
It's the
The hairy back. Hey,
You had me at I shaved my back.
We're going to landing strip at least started here.
they won't deliver out here, but I get delivery coupons.
How dare they?
We
That's
deliver out
false
here.
advertisement.
$13 for gas.
It's false advertisement.
Yeah, that's false advertising.
I want
Ooh.
you to pizza anyway. That's dirty.
I'm actually digging those frushettas, the frozen ones.
I love those.
They're not bad. Yeah, I've
I
made
love
pizzas
those.
like when I was young for
I
like
love those.
10 or 15 years.
They have all different, like they have full size pizzas, and then they have the ones that are on
Square ones.
yeah, but they're on the not ciabatta bread. Ciabatta or I don't know. Anyway, they're really good. Thin crust, crispy.
I usually have to doctor them.
I love the coconut.
I'm up to watch that still.
Coconut. Come on, you know the term. Come on. The Mungo Jerry.
I'm getting delirious.
Oh shit! Look.
12:20 in the morning.
So the George Cook collection of Canadian coins is going to go up for sale here in the middle of August.
Ah,
Do I have that one?
Man, did Shay have some good coins this morning or what?
I totally forgot about it. And I missed the
George
show.
Hancock collection of Canadian coins.
Yeah, then yeah,
Dot cent.
the 36 dot cent, the 11 silver dollar.
Ooh. That's a
1.7.
oh,
I'm gonna have to watch that because there's
How much is that dot cent going for?
38. $16,000. Guaranteed if it's a nickel.
guaranteed.
Huh?
the 36 dot cent finest known. Yeah,
What happened?
So you can find that in your pocket change.
You can find all these in your pocket change. I suggest you look immediately. There we go. Look.
I
Here
think
it is.
Cindy's the only one left in. Cindy, are you the only one left here?
yeah.
Mike,
Ken's
over
putting
there?
that out.
Lightning rod here.
1875 age, Victoria specimen quarter. Delicious.
They had the $11 listed there, Ken.
Hairball.
Should.
So 64.
Joke back.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
one.
No, Mike and Cindy are still here. They're troopers. Oh, Bill Betts is there.
Oh, all right, cool.
There we go.
I just pulled it. I have to open the window for Hangouts all the way, but I got like the chat window popped out and off to the
Oh
side.
man, I should open that package up. And-
Hey, Ken, that's a nice tube you got there with that red lid.
What the?
Isn't it? There's 3 left in there. I'm waiting for them to be paid for.
They haven't been paid for yet?
I got a couple that haven't been paid for. I think there's one extra.
That means I have a couple more bucks coming?
Yeah,
I want you to sell that damn quarter
we're working on it.
on the Franklin. Oh, no, Franklin sold. Did the Franklin sell?
Well, that whole pile just slid over now.
I don't know. Yeah, just throw it off to the side. I don't need it.
Franklin is here.
Ooh,
Looking at MS64 full bell line, 1948D.
It is a pretty coin.
Handsome
Really?
thing.
There were a couple that I had a hard time saying goodbye to.
Yeah. The half.
Victoria got that,
Yeah.
I think. I think Victoria Carter got that. She told
That
me
was
she
Victoria.
loved it.
Okay, we have the
She loved it.
reverse scratches. Mintage of 9.6. Survival rate of 3,600, R4.3. 1857 quarter in XF45. There it is. Huh? There it is.
Oh, yeah. I know. I can't believe nobody bid on that.
Wait a minute. What year is it?
I can't see it. 57.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody bid on that.
I need a 53 O quarter.
We all need a 53 O quarter.
Didn't Shay have one?
Did he really?
I think that's what. Where's my list?
Because I need one for my 53 set. I'll never get the gold coins.
Well, yeah, but he had some nice coins today.
Copper and
Oh, I
silver.
only have a lot.
I wound up taking a nap, and
He had one, and I think it was. I think it was the quarter that was 375.
There, and these scars, these little marks above the head, you really can't see those with your naked eye.
Yeah, that eagle is pretty on that one.
They are pretty darn small. Check out the shield.
Mm-hmm.
ooh,
Right.
nice.
Let me see if I can make this a little easier to fit in the screen.
I know. I thought I had that same price.
Well, I just stretched this whole thing out not too long ago.
I used to wind up just making all new, like starting from square A with OBS sometimes.
Every now and then, just the hell with it, start over.
And just blow it up and reform it. That's what I did with that new one. I don't know if you saw any of my more recent videos. I started doing like the flame overlays and stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Wish I knew how to do flame overlays and stuff.
It's easy. It's just a template. Just
I'm not a
download
video guy.
it, add it.
What quarter? This quarter.
Yeah, that thing's nice. I
You wanna-
can't believe nobody bid on that.
You know what? That was when he was showing those. it was like a couple days before I got my money. And I was like, oh, I gotta remember these.
Nope, don't go spending that in some big stereo now.
What was the grade on that?
I have it written as XF45,
It's XF all the way.
and I stand by that.
You could take that to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a beach.
Here's your other side.
I grabbed the 53 date just because of the Rays reverse on it.
Yeah, if it doesn't sell next time, I'll keep it back. I'll get it back in my collection because
Oh, Cindy just asked what the price was.
it was starting at 110, Cindy, I think.
110 start. And you can contact Paula immediately for a hat kit. If you would like to make an offer.
Oh, I love how someone brought up the tin hat and
Yeah,
Ken,
someone was just like,
and Ken just offers them a $2 roll of tin foil for $10.
It's a kit. Not a roll of clip.
Yeah.
Not a roll of tissue.
emphasis on the word kit.
It's designed for, you can use it on any animal, any person. One size not only fits all, but it is 500 feet of kit. You can't get that at most hat stores. All right.
Customize your own. Fool your friends.
Amaze your enemies. You can do
Kit.
so much
Kit.
for this.
I really love the whole you can use on a lot of guinea pigs. They'll go pretty far. Your kit will go pretty far making hats for guinea pigs.
You can do it. You just do little ones.
There you go.
There's a little tinfoil hat for a guinea pig. And you can, custom design for, the big guinea pigs or the small guinea pigs. There you
And
go.
if you've got an anaconda or something, you can wrap it around it.
Yep, you can have a hat for an anaconda who's eating a guinea pig.
God.
And he's got one in his mouth. Here we go. This is more of a like a European style. See that?
When people after hours.
On chapeau.
Right. If I want to go more, like I say, an Oriental style, let's see.
If you make look an origami Godzilla. I'm gonna die right here now.
Here we go.
You got 500 feet. You can make a 10-foot hat for Godzilla.
Now you're on your own for tools, okay? But let's say you wanted a Vietnamese style hat for, say, a rabbit.
For a rabbit?
Do with this kit.
Well, if you want a Vietnamese style for a rabbit, wouldn't you just put the rabbit, roll it up in the foil and put it in the oven?
That's another way to do it, but that's not really the hat style. That's the dinner style. There, see? You get a Vietnamese hat for like a guinea pig.
Oh, Ant's still here too. Oh, he's such
See the way that works?
Oh, there you go.
Arts and crafts time.
Something on. You can do that. Just put it on top of the bunny.
Ready to go out in the sun.
Put it on me. Not the same here. I'll need a bigger piece.
Earl, Steve Martin used to do balloon animals.
I could hammer.
Yeah.
Puppy dog.
That was the best.
Wow, that's been here a while, huh? Da-da-da. That can go.
Ah.
I
Bye-bye.
thought Tim Conway died
Hey, Clay.
not too
Did he?
long ago.
Yeah, he did, man.
Yeah. I don't think Betty White's ever going to go.
No, she's forever.
Who are you talking
Betty
about?
White.
Oh, no, Betty White's never even died.
And who else is left? Doris Day just died.
Yeah. Tim Conway. Tim Conway died.
The girl from Gone with the Wind.
Oh yeah.
Still kicking.
Charlotte. What's her name?
I don't know. Still kicking. What's this from? Oh, that's my bunny ears. Margot Hemingway.
There you go.
No, that's not her.
No.
I have no idea.
No, not.
Seriously.
I forget. I have to watch it again. That Scarlett was one sorry gold-digging tramp, wasn't she?
Right? I loved the Carol Burnett and where she wore the drapes.
Carol Burnett show was
The Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler skit
So that's it.
Oh,
Right.
with Harvey.
Corman.
Yeah.
That's comfy.
Oh my gosh, that was hysterical. With she still had the curtain rod on there.
I used to, well, my father too, when I was a kid, him and my mom be watching it, and
How long
they'd
this
be
been
doing
over
that sketch where she's like the secretary and he's Mrs. Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
You think
Yeah,
you
they
can-
were showing when they were showing some of the Tim Conway things. They were showing when he did the skit with Harvey on the Carol Burnett show where he was the dentist and he like injected himself on accident in the arm or something like that. And
Mhm.
then the one-
all kinds of stuff here.
We got episodes on Hulu too.
Mama's Family.
They spent about $30 a month trying to get me to spend $20 a month on Dish TV.
Mm-hmm. Makes a lot of sense, huh?
Boy, that's an aggressive marketing that just won't stop. Keep trying.
Two satellite dishes in my garage that I don't know what to do with. I went
Oh, I do.
You do a lot with a parabolic dish.
really?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Cover with newspaper or cover with foil, right? What the?
Fill it with foil?
Yeah, cook your chicken.
Yep, cook it.
Oh, I know you can. I've seen people like make in-ground like fire pits and all kinds of things with them, but
Call the mothership. No. Bart Starr died today. Oh, wow. Well, that is.
Bart Starr, Green Bay Packers quarterback.
Yeah, Super Bowl one.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Vince Lombardi. And the frozen tundra that is Lambeau Field.
Coin Collector, Ohio. He's new here. Here, HAR. Just don't use two in the wrong form.
Oh, Kent's on here. You'll be fine if you do.
There.
Then I'll ban you.
There.
Yeah. Here. Cindy corrected him. Here.
What else do I need to update on this sheet?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Well, I might send you back on the chat for a while, but
Hey, Coin Collector, Ohio. Fixed it.
oh, there you go.
Carlisle, what? Y'all still up? Yeah, we're still up.
Dave's not here, man.
We don't have.
I sleep all day.
I don't sleep. It's Monday. I sleep in on Monday.
What day is it?
Monday.
Well, I don't
Why
have
didn't you tell me this?
a call tomorrow. I don't have the big show.
Anybody ever tell me these things?
I just
Monday.
from Hoogie.
Mondays and Fridays.
You
There's
got
Mondays
mail
and
from
Sundays.
Hookie?
Yeah, well, I knew it was here, and I had set it aside because he had sent all those the buffaloes, right? And there was
Yeah.
one I was going to do a video on, but never did. Finally, after 2 months, I figured I'd just put that in the big show. Okay, we sent that along. Says it's just a little more coin and cranberry juice money. So thank you, Hoogie.
What? He sent you money?
Yeah,
Hoogie. Hoogie's the man.
the one from Blues. That's the shipping for last week. So, woo-hoo, I got to clean up the desk more often.
I got mail from Joe Durbin.
What's this?
What was
Oh, last
paying
meal I got
for?
from Joe, I got a ring. It's awesome.
I guess that'll work.
Armando won this lab. Well, congratulations, Armando. Art Star won 3 championships before Super Bowl. I was working at a restaurant downtown here, and this guy comes in. He's got a friend of his with him. It's a guy named D.D. Lewis. Well, I guess he was a big football guy back in the day because he brought his box of rings with him. He's got 4 Super Bowl rings and a college all-star ring, and he let us try them on. So I got this. I got 13 pounds of gold on my hand. And 4 of them have diamonds or some darn thing. They encrust them with diamonds if you win.
Ooh.
So, that's my claim to fame. And I fed Don King once. That was a long time ago. What's this?
I took care of Bo Diddley's guitar for him overnight once.
Yeah? Should
He was staying over at the Best Western in the Falls where I was the senior auditor. And yeah, he didn't trust leaving it in the room. I was like, I was talking to him saying I was a guitar player, this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh, here. Well, you can watch it for me, can't you? And I was like, I'll guard this with my life, dude.
Damn right.
And the bar manager wanted to put his guitar case had bumper stickers and stickers from all over the world.
Yeah.
And he wanted to put a Red Jacket in the Best Western sticker on it. I was like, you even start peeling that thing and you're be peeling your ass off the
I
ground.
got scissors and I'm not afraid to run with them.
So you don't do that.
See, I got CJ's little die here, and it's perfect mold for an Asiatic rabbit hat.
Oh my God.
Just a rabbit hat.
A rabbit hat.
And an Adriatic.
The versatility of these tools. It's hard to describe.
I should type up his sheet.
Yeah.
So I got mail. I got this from Joe Durbin. I won it during the seminar. When the large and small date 60 days.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Good poop, Joe.
Got this 1 gram of silver.
Wholesale Joe.
And I got
Nick,
this
That's what Robert called it.
1 gram of silver. And I got Abe,
That's him.
looking handsome as ever.
Coin Collector Ohio, are you in the directory? If you're not, there's an email address beside my head. Send me your channel link.
So those were cool.
Maybe we'll get you a few extra subs just by listening to you in there. What's this? Where's the coin?
There's the beef.
Well, I got these all over the desk. Okay, here's a pile of stuff. See, it just gets shoved off to the side. There's some Rolaids.
Yeah, that's
There's
fine.
got to be like $14 and change here.
I was like that, Mike, too. I had like 200 and something subs before I did my first video. But I was all over the place, so.
Oh, speaking of eBay listings, Jeff, did I ever send you that one that had it was a 66 SMS, and they were calling it a mispackaging error because the coins were all pointing different directions.
What?
Yeah.
Stop it.
The
Oh,
stupidity of
Christ.
the species cannot be overestimated.
I want to know, why do they sell those things? And worse yet, why do people buy those things?
Yeah.
It's a packaging area. I have to have that. I can't fork over cash fast enough. Give that
Like,
right now.
Pretty sure I just lost some IQ points reading your listing.
I'll pay extra to ship it overnight.
Please, for
Jeffrey,
the love
did
of
you
God.
see this that I put up on Facebook, on YouTube?
Which one?
The one that I had everybody like guess the year.
Oh, gotcha.
You know how I feel about the no FG, the 69 and stuff, the no FG. I just thought this was cool because of the
different
year.
Yeah, that looks like a 1988 reverse.
Oh, you already know because I already showed you.
Because I've looked at these.
I know.
I know all that stuff.
But it's a 88, Jeffrey, with the no FG.
What is it, an 80,
88.
88?
Yeah.
Denver thing too, isn't it?
I thought it was cool because, huh?
Isn't it a D? 88 D?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to get it.
Okay.
Other side. I know the backwards thing is annoying.
No, I
Or
got it on
long
the
side.
right side. Don't I? Oh, no, I don't. All right.
I said backwards thing is just.
Yeah.
What's this?
You want me to take it out of the flip? I'll take it out. I just thought it was cool. And then CJ said that he had one. And then some other guy said that he had a couple of them. And I'm like, well, how come nobody ever posts them then?
There you go.
It takes time to do these things. What's this? 1923.
Like, why am I just now hearing of this?
Wow, they did a good job of braiding that sucker.
Yeah.
All right, good. I got my bulk buy list updated for the month.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool because I hadn't ever seen the 88. I mean, I've seen, some in the 70s, and I've seen the 69, the S&D, but
I'm just going to auction the desk.
okay.
All of it.
Sold.
All of it. Make an offer.
If you're going to auction that, you got to make sure you lose a 14D on there first.
I think it's in the file cabinet.
Did you bust that out, Ken?
No,
You're gonna, though, right?
I intend to, yes.
Yes.
The holder offers no gain.
No.
What are you busting out?
I got a 14D XF details.
Mm.
The slab is damaging the marketability of the coin.
Who's it graded by?
NGC.
I've got an annex graded 53OF
Yeah.
dime that says
Yeah,
Queen.
Yeah, that's one I would typically bust out.
Oh, yeah, annex. Oh, hell yeah.
No, NGC, 14D in the details.
Oh, his, yeah. That was terrible on their part.
Well, the one Ken's got, the guy found in a Coinstar.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't cost him 1 penny. Cost him $80 to certify it, and all the people that said you have to get that certified, not one of them bid on the darn thing. Well, I think I got a fair price on it.
Oh, that's messed up.
You got to get that graded. Not one of them bid.
Oh, I don't want to know.
That's how it works.
That is bullshit. That is. They keep passing out that information. What's this say? Please ask this the desk weapon when you give it away. This is like months ago. Okay. Yeah, they're passing out this great information. You should get that slab. You got to get that graded, certified.
So the first thing they say.
Bid on the
First
damn
thing they
thing.
say. Then you got to get up, send it in, send that in. No. What? It's almost June. You wanna know how many coins I sent in to get graded this year?
6, 7.
Six. I've graded 6 coins this year.
No. And did you know the grade? Did you have a really good idea, a strong opinion of the grade before you sent them in?
Oh yeah, I was pretty much right on. I mean, there was one that was an XF that could have gone up or down, kind of sort, and it came back the lower end of the XF. But yeah, everything I sent in came back with what it should have.
You got to know what the grade is before you send it in, because otherwise, how the hell you to know are you going to at least recover the certification fees?
Well, sometimes they get it right.
And I had, but one of the things I sent him was a nice 20 center.
Yeah. That VF. Who the hell had
What did
that?
No, let me.
That's why I had that on there.
Let me look. I'll look and see what.
Another loop.
You do on there.
What's this? What's this?
What I did.
Where'd it go?
I know. Where did it go? Where'd the copper go?
Where did the copper go?
I just got a 60D repunchment mark.
We did it.
I'm not up to the tripping yet.
Oh my gosh.
What was it? It was
See you next
70.
Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a 75S 20 center, and an XF40 is what it came back as.
Very nice.
Gray sheet list for 190. I bought it for 75.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Now that's something that qualifies for paying $30 to get graded.
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, lose a dime. Keep the nickel. What are these?
Oh yeah, I'm very selective on what I send out to get graded.
Dick Carlisle's here.
I imagine Ken can probably realize how many coins I've gone through and only send in 6.
Yeah.
Halfway through the year.
Oh, you hear it all the time. You swear there's a team of people that go through Facebook on every coin group saying you should send that in.
Well, there
a slab. Send it in. Get a slab. You got to certify that. They
What,
PPGS.
Do I really?
What that 20 center? What it was? What, I make a $70 profit easier to sell when
You're gonna flip it tomorrow.
It's in the slab.
You're gonna flip it the day after it arrives, if it ever does.
Yeah, people like to spend other people's money.
Oh, and trust me, after I got that
That's how
20 center back graded,
low,
it went quick.
high, do it with somebody else's money. Mike White says, I think that those people are shills for the TPG companies.
Well, guess what? I wouldn't be surprised because they're getting real shady. I know some of the stuff that goes on behind closed doors. It can be a little shady.
I see some coins that should not be in slabs. It should not be anywhere near the grade certified. Why it doesn't say details or just plain call. But how does this happen? They're in there sideways, upside down, backwards. got a potato chip in there. Right, you get the slab, it's got the coin, and there's a potato chip kicking around. What's this? They're full of lint.
NGC's bad for putting the wrong labels into slabs. I know a guy that purchased some peace dollars, and they were a 28 and a 28S. Do you want to know what was marked on the label?
1892 Gobrecht $20.
No, it was labeled an 18. What was it? 23 and a 23S. Do you want to know what he paid for? 23 and 23S prices for him. And what was in the slab were 28 and 28S.
That's a little better. That's a little better deal.
Yeah, I mean that's on the good. That's on the good side.
If they stick to their guarantee, you can say, look, this is rated as a 28S. Give me my satisfaction guarantee. I want my money. I want the coin, whatever it's going to be. Is a 1914D in any condition a good candidate for grading?
No,
not in any condition.
no.
If you have a problem coin,
Unless you want to have it authenticated.
Authenticate
You know-
thing. You can do that oftentimes without certification. Anybody who would be buying a 14D should be doing their homework, be able to identify it for themselves.
Yep.
And if you're a good seller, you'll identify it as well. That way you two can be on the same page. You can be
You
in
know,
agreement.
let's see.
Ooh,
Let me see my breaking point for a 14D.
what is this?
14D, good.
Number
Anywhere
one.
from 90 to a
Frank, you want to attribute that one for me?
fair price.
Gee.
Oh,
Mine might be easier
Sign
than
me up.
yours.
So a
And it'll cost you
14D.
$30 plus
That's
shipping
nice.
to grade the darn thing. You do it at a show, it'll cost you $30.
Okay, so a 14D, unless I got it super cheap, I would grade an XF details on a 14D. Anything lower than that in the details, no. And to grade it in general, if it's going to straight grade, depends on what I paid for it.
Mhm.
I mean,
Because-
because an additional cost, you need to be able to recover that cost.
Because of 14, because the 14D, a 14D and XF40 is it's $575. So when you an XF details 14D, that would, in my mind, benefit from it being in the slab, being authenticated as an XF range. But the issue is with the market on the 14Ds and the semi keys is people are afraid of them being. People don't have the knowledge to know a 14D that's authentic or not. That's the issue. They rely on those third parties for those reasons. But I mean, you know, there was a point where I wouldn't touch a 3-legged buffalo unless it was graded. Nowadays, I can make money on 3-legged buffaloes now that aren't graded.
So Frank, I'm just gonna guess and say that's probably a 001.
The nice chunk taken out of the 6 too.
I see that.
Yeah, Mike Wyatt, that was gray sheet. I used gray
I
sheet.
love that one.
So
It's actually not too bad.
I used-
with coin.
I use gray sheet for a lot of things. I have my own price guide I formulated that people try to buy from me, which they're not getting. Which
You'll
that's come
establish your own prices.
yes, because I essentially what I do is I have a spreadsheet where I punch in what it is, what it sold for, what the grade was. So in the past 2 years, I've built up my own sort of little pricing schematic on a lot of stuff.
Coin Collector Ohio, it's a double letter. It's called the RPM, a repunchment mark.
Numismania is a good start. Numismania is, in my mind, a touch inflated, but that's just me because I competitively hunt for coins to sell lower than anyone else. Go to Numismania. That's probably the best. What is it? Coinprices.org. It's the best free resource you're going to have.
Yeah, Numis Media is my go-to for sure. Good, do. Take a shower, buddy.
It used to, but those prices, I can't compete with those prices. I sell stuff. I sell stuff at Gray Sheet. So I want it off the desk as quickly as it comes in.
I got coffee. Look, if you're going to get into the hobby, you got to keep notes. Right? If you want to take it further and develop a small business out of it, notes are absolutely mandatory. How do you know if you're buying it at a good price? How do you know if you're selling it at a good price? What sort of trends are these prices getting?
That's supposed to be in my.
You'll get a lot of people that come back to buy, say, Lincoln Cent because they're working on a collection. And they know other Lincoln Cent people, so they'll show up because the first guy said, I got that one from Ken.
You build a book of business in essence.
Yeah, but
And
you have to know what the prices are going for. I know that I could sell a 1914D in good for between 120 and 150, depending on what other marks are in there. And I know that I can buy one for 89 to 110. So I've got a little bit of a spread. There's a little space in there. If I'm buying it for 110 and selling it for 120, that's not much. I need to do a little better than that. So get
that's
it cheaper.
too close of a margin for me on that. On a 14D, that's
10%, you want to work with, I'd like to see at least a 25% margin, because you got the shipping involved. There's the packaging, the PayPal fees, just the time to chase the darn thing down. And if you get stung, dude, that just wipes you out for 10 sales like that. But you got to keep those notes so you know what's the going price. What can you expect? Right.
One of the biggest faults I've seen with most dealers is they try to hold on. If they get burnt on something, they try to keep it in inventory and try to recoup the money. If you get burnt, you sell it, you move on.
Keep going. Most of what I do is flip. I buy it, I sell it. It doesn't stay here long. So
my stuff doesn't stay here long.
And I've got stuff that needs to flip over. Good Lord, the stock is building. So I make my living on that markup, on that difference. So I need to make 500 or 1,000 a month is good enough to pay the bills, but I like to get more. Well, there's plenty of shit here, I tell you that. Good Lord, it piles up.
Yeah, I paid
through. Are you going to sell 1,000 coins a month, or should you focus more on, say, 50 coins a week that are going to give you, a better than 15, 20%, and enough to pay the bills? Eventually, you go away from those, dollar deals up to higher prices, and you get into that point where it's a comfortable spread.
You establish your supply chains too. That's the big one.
Jesus, just to get stuff here.
I'm running into some supply chain issues as of now.
Yeah, getting stuff here, it's a bear. So, well, you keep looking for more supply chains, and sometimes they do you right, and sometimes, But if you can keep up with it, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a hustle. It's not the kind of work where you punch in at your job, and if you frig up, the boss pays the price. If you frig up, you pay the price. And boy, I guarantee you're going to frig up, and you're going to pay the price, and you're going to learn real quick. I should have kept notes. I should have an idea what the hell's going on with that particular thing. And I'm finding there's the more I get out, there's a lot of difference in values and prices in different parts of the country.
Yes.
So you got to expand that supply chain and find out what's going cheap down there versus what's going cheap up there, and get yourself some move it out the door type stuff.
I ship a lot of stuff to California.
I get a lot of stuff from California.
I sell a lot of stuff and it goes to California.
Sweet.
Mike White got a 1999 BDB. I think it was XF. But for your notes, you can be as meticulous as possible, and then you have to make sense of the notes. So keeping them in a fashion that will quickly you can look something up quickly, and to make sense to you.
Yeah. See, in terms of the numismatic industry, there is not too much market research. So I invest a lot of time into market research. A lot of time. I have binders of stuff here sales records, bookkeeping. I'm gonna be, Ken, how many hours are in a week?
About 200 too few.
Let's say
168.
168. Wouldn't be surprised if most weeks I put in 100, 120 hours.
Oh, you'd be at it from day. Sometimes I play like cards. Yeah, you can spend all day every day. No problem at all. No problem.
That's
This
fun.
ain't a 9 to 5 job, I tell you that. You can spend 20 hours a day just going through eBay, sucking the coffee, go through eBay. I got to get outside the house more, get a little,
Yeah, that's my issue. I don't leave home.
tighten this up.
I go to the post office. That's about it.
Like flab. I got moves. Which was nice. I had boob sweat the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You were lactating.
Yeah, over on this wall over here is just, this wall is covered in notes and just random stuff on a piece of paper taped to the wall. Taped to the wall.
Well, I have it just thrown in the pile over here and just
Well,
it piles up. I got those totes, the big 18
Yeah.
gallon. I kept one on the other side, so when I move something, and the game where you drop the quarter in and the bar slides and the quarter drops. That's what
Yeah.
I push over here. I just shove and something falls. I put it back into the system. Put it back on top where it won't fall.
Ken's the bald guy. I'm the one in the hat.
I'm Ken. Hi, how are you?
And well, yeah.
And that's Jeff. Jeff has a hat on.
Yeah.
He's ready to show his hair. Don't worry about hair loss, man. Don't worry about a thing.
Oh, no.
Nothing.
He doesn't have to worry about that.
I don't have that issue. When I go to get a haircut, they have to bust out the extra special clippers.
Uphill
I have
bend.
really thick hair.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
What's going to happen here? Yeah.
Crud
Jeez.
Yes. Yeah, see, at least in terms of the path I've been down, the collections, and then you'd buy a coin to replace something in a.
Probably, Mike.
Well, hell, technically, I got started to miss this was is you'd buy a coin to replace one, you'd sell off the lower grade one and recoup the cost. So you buying more expensive coin, and I started buying collections, and then it just snowballed from there.
I've seen dealers at shows, and you'll go back to, if you go back to the same show, where you get to know these guys. And there's some guys will go with what I call slot theory. He says, dude, all I need is 200 coins, right? I sell 15 or 30 or whatever per week. I need to replace 15 or 30 per week. That's my whole stock, he says, and it fits in a box this big. That's it. His store is a briefcase. That's it. But he's got some nice goddamn coins. Slot.
Yeah, I know.
How many coins? Because I got, I don't know, 50,000 coins kicking around here. Half of them are in the air duct. The other half's under the DAP. Nobody can keep up with that much stuff. I mean, you got.
I'd try, though. I would try.
Bags.
A running inventory of stuff is hard to do. I mean, 'cause your lower grade stuff, there's no way to inventory that. There is no way.
I can keep track of 200 coins or 400 coins or 500, but this, what I got going on, has to stop. I need to take all this low stuff and move it and get 5 coins.
That's what I've been doing.
And it takes time. And it's going to come back. Oh, Christ, it's going to come back. It comes back all the time. There's always stuff that will pile up. You can get a sets of wheats for a pretty good price. Move out 5 of them. It'll pay for the whole damn set. Right? Maybe it's not a complete set, but the highest 5 will pay for the whole damn thing. The rest are free, right? But it don't pay me to go through the damn things. And so they build up and build up. And every now and then I stop and go through, masses of them and find a way to move them out, because people will always buy them, but they don't, they're not going to spend tens of thousands of dollars. They'll spend tens of dollars. Okay, so you can make it work, but you got to put some volume behind that. And with volume comes all that work and effort and time. And where'd that thing go? Where'd it go? It's a lot easier with fewer coins of higher value, and so there's always a struggle, always a fight to grow the value of the stock without growing the count. You're always chasing, more valuable coins, which kind of sucks because you think you made $50, but no, you're going to put that into this other coin that's a little bigger than that one you just sold.
Yeah, the other issue is you'll go through phases where you can find the cheaper stuff at good prices, and then next month you find more expensive stuff at cheap prices, and you just have to be able to adapt with that pretty well too.
Yeah, there's no end to it, and there's a million ways you can go. Do you go with a storefront? Do you go with eBay? Do you go with selling to private collectors? Because I've done that. I've got email lists and people. Some people I've dealt with for 10 years and then some. Coin Collecting Ohio is 15. Will he need permission for the big show?
Yes.
No. But if his parents don't like it, you will have to send it back. And we had this out when, who was it, Trey or Logan? One of the young people won. I'm shipping it. Here you go. If your parents have a problem, send it back. I'll pay for shipping. It's not a problem.
Trey's been in the community for a long time, and his folks are very familiar with.
Yeah, but have your parents watch the show with you. How about that one? If you're a parent and you got kids, why aren't you watching the show with your kids? There are some unsavory characters in any industry, in any hobby.
Indeed.
No exception, right? Watch your kids. You don't know what your kids are up to. Are they spending hundreds and thousands of dollars? We put out this big show package, and it'll range anywhere from a couple of hundred to $300-400 sometimes. Not enough that it's going to get taxed, but it's an attention getter. Well, we put this thing in, you can't win but for 3 months. Okay, good. That works out. The whole idea, though, is to get new people, especially, young kids are the ideal market for getting new people into the hobby. But most of my audience is 40s and 50s. Honestly, it takes a while to get through life and raising kids and paying for the mortgage and getting that point in your job where you're making some decent bank, and everything's paid for. You got pots and pans and furniture, and they're all in good shape. And now you have, when you hit your 40s and 50s, you got some discretionary income available. That's how it goes. You're 20 years old, you don't have 2 bowls. You ain't got a pot to piss in or window throw it out of. Every part of your paycheck is going towards mostly beer, but after that, clothes, bowls, plates, forks, Tupperware,
stuff that lasts.
Toilet brush, for Christ's sakes. All those little things that we in the first world need to support our consumptive lifestyle. And it takes years to get there, and then you meet the girl and she gets it. You get the hell out. This is my place. My brother's second ex-wife cleaned him out so bad she got my washer and dryer. You want to answer me to that? I paid for him. She got him.
They watched Lemonhead Penny with him, he said.
They watch Lemon Penny with me. I'm trying to get them to start coin collecting, but they don't. Oh, man, it's hard. It's tough raising parents. It took me 60, 70, 80 years to get mine right. Yeah. That's the toughest thing is raising parents. Because they don't listen. No matter what, they're not going to listen. But Ma, I need to stay up tonight. And they don't listen to that. But Ma, I need to go out tonight. No. What do you mean no? What's wrong with you? Are you listening to me?
What is this no you speak of?
This is nonsense. Rules? I don't live by rules. I live by my rules. You have to explain that to them for years until it takes. They just won't accept what it's common sense, really. Do what you can with what you got to work with. That's all I can tell you. But if your parents have a problem and you win the big show, send it back. Done. And I'll pay for return shipping. You get a box of 100 9.5 by 12.5 padded mailers for nothing. Well, shit. That ain't too bad. Problem with those are kind of too big. I do 6 by 9s or 6 by 10s. And they don't weigh so darn much that I got to pay extra shipping just for the mailer. But there's plenty of times you'll use 9.5 by 12.5. Good Lord, I mostly rely on those padded mailers. Where the hell are these? Yeah. I use, I don't know, 10 of these a week. Yeah, the little ones I got to pay for, but they're not so bad. I think they're around 7 cents. The big show is the biggest and the best giveaway on YouTube. You're damn right. So where's the audience after a year and a half of trying? I need audience. Where are they? Yeah, they'll come eventually.
More audience.
Pardon?
More audience.
Audience, you know, people that watch and send in $5 and win.
More audience.
Talk it up and say, hey, you gotta come watch this show over here. This guy's giving away the store. Damn it, man. They'll come. But how long do I keep saying they'll come? Well, we get anywhere from 350 to 500 views on a big show. This is a little quiet week, but we're coming into summertime, and you're going to find YouTube for the next 3.5 months is going to be a little suppressed. Everybody and his brother, they're getting out of school, they're going on vacation, they're going sailing, going camping, getting the hell out of Dodge, whatever the hell it is. You got good weather when people are jammed up in snow, you know, 6, 8, 9 months a year. Every year. Now, summertime is buying season. You want to buy coins, summertime's the time to do it. I get my best deals in the summer. Right around the 4th of July is an awesome week, man. There's nobody on YouTube. Nobody. The sellers are still selling stuff, but nobody is bidding. I mean, it's like a ghost town. I'll take that for $1. I'll take that for $1. I'll take that for $1. It's wonderful. Hobby Lobby has a 40% off coupon online. Well, yeah, but their stuff is 40% overpriced, so you know you just gotta break even.
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby, they got a whole lot of stuff. Their coin section at my local store is 4 foot of.
Oh yeah, well, it's just a hobby section. I mean, it's not a section for like, you know, it's
the
a
hobby
section
lobby.
for like kids, you know. It's in where the toy stuff is. And
They seem to sell a lot of throw pillows.
I love Hobby Lobby.
I'll buy books from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I
because
like
because you use your 40% off coupon and get the book for half price.
I used to love Home Depot.
I love Home Depot. I love just going in and smelling the Home Depot.
Intoxicating.
I hate Home Depot.
You do?
I can't get out of there for $500.
I know. Well, that's how I am at Costco.
Jesus. A 15-inch planer. Okay.
Yeah, sold.
Give it to me. Hug. A tilt head bandsaw.
When I was still messing around with building Tesla coils back in the early 2000s, I would get a lot of my parts at Home Depot too.
Alice.
Primary coil, make it out of 1/4-inch copper tubing, used for like refrigeration.
Handy. Yep. I find out here, it's mandatory to get all the plumbing parts and have them out in the barn, all of them, and everything, right? Every size pipe, because they
Every fitting.
this place, so every fitting, every elbow, corner, 45, T, right? 3/4 to 1/2 inch, 3/4 to 1/4 inch, everything, all of it. I can completely plumb the whole house. And if that fails, I make sure I got every size end cap. So I just cap it
Yep,
away.
exactly.
Around here, you go shopping for plumbing, you get one of everything they have. And, well, you can take the rest back because otherwise, you know, it's a 40-mile round trip. Take the rest back, but frig, keep it. Really.
I know if I looked inside my old toolbox right now, I've probably still got about 20 or 30 different fittings. Some PVC, some copper. Still inside the plastic.
PVC. Yeah. And then there's the CPVC. Don't leave that out. ABS. Then you got your risers, you know, your stainless steel risers.
Risers.
It's a different riser.
I know.
Both are related to toilets.
I have to speak up every once in a while.
Oddly enough. Yep. Now I got calcium in this water. A lot of places around here have iron, but this is a calcium place. And I suspect as you go north, because that's where the gypsophosphate is up here. So we got a lot of calcium around here. Gypsum. You'd think there'd be more sinkholes, but one will probably appear under the house and swallow.
There will.
Well, anyway, because of that, I get this issue with the toilet. Okay, so I got to have the stuff you pour in the bowl and scrub a dub to get rid of it. It's not iron stains; it's calcium. It's lime building up, and on the thing that fills the water up, that gets stopped up with calcium. And so I go
like that in Texas too.
And it just goes clink because it never filled the bowl. All right, rip that out, put another one in. I'm doing that every 6 months. The struggle is real.
And it was like that in Texas too. Well, Cindy probably knows.
I'd have to put in a water softener, and I'm not going to spend $3,000 for that. Bring it. These parts are $7. I can get 100 of them. After 50 years. At least from my last package that I'll never live down. Everyone now knows I smell good. I had my lap, then trying to wrap. It smells wonderful, dear. It's the best smelling package. Blues had a pretty good smelling package. I'm just saying. But nothing compared to yours. Yours is like
They sent off
being lifted by a cloud. It's like flowers are pushing you to heaven. That's right. The Hobby Lobby in my city is pathetic, says Dave.
They're pathetic and all.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, there's one of that.
4 feet. You know, you got one little pin hook, and it's got 3 packages of flips, and so it's not the, and they're too small for the size you want. The hell is that? There's 30 of them. You got to roll it. You got to roll of quarters. All they got is a 30 pack of pennies. 1,000 wishes. Yeah. Really, make your own stuff. You'll be a whole lot happier. You can always make stuff.
Always.
If you can 3D print flips,
Improvise.
God, that'd be the poop right there.
Yeah, someone in chat earlier said CJ should 3D print a holder for all 3 of the W. The proof, the clad proof, the silver proof, and the uncirculated.
I've talked to CJ about doing effectively a copy of, say, a Dansko. You can get full sheet pocket pages, right, at your local Office Max.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much they are. Let's see, what do I got? Report covers, what I got, and they fit in a regular old binder, but you need that insert, right, which he's got. God, if you could print an 8 by 11 with all the holes, all the dates. You need what, 15, 20 pages? The Danskos are selling for $5 a page, for Christ's sakes. And he can custom fit that. You can tailor that to whatever somebody wants. Here's a checklist. Check off every box you like. And he'll custom print every single page.
That's
Stick it in the pocket page.
yeah.
Done. Yep. Then, if you'd rather, you can get the Lucite and put screws in there. I told them about that one, which I think would be the way to go. You see the Capital Plastics? Well, you could do that with Lucite if you got the screws too. So you get the sex bolts that will go in the corners. And it's just a matter of putting those holes in.
What?
Sex bolts?
Well, it's one
What?
end of the bolt goes into the other end of the bolt, so they call it.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing.
There's a name for it.
It's like
I don't know what the inserting bolts. I don't know what the technical name is. That was me. Them babies would sell. The 2019 Ws. He's got a lot of potential with that rig he's got. Man, I like these tools. I want to keep working on a presentation and do that like at coin shows where I can show people how the things are made. Stuff.
Guys, CJ and I went to lunch and we went to Panera Bread. He got the mac and cheese with bacon on it. Oh man, good. I got the chicken salad sandwich. It was delicious too, but
Is there bacon on that?
huh?
You can smell good.
Is there bacon on it?
No, there's no bacon on it.
Okay, let's talk about the mac and cheese then.
I know it was. Oh man,
Mm,
that sandwich would have tasted much better if he'd have gotten something else.
mm.
Man, it smells so good.
Oh, I was going to do spaghetti. That's right.
Ooh,
The skin.
ooh. I need to take some ground beef out. That's a good idea. Spaghetti.
I got onion. I got some real Parmesan. Well, not real Parmesan. I got, the grated Parmesan.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Anyway.
Like the real
I get the
You got to put it in the
cheese.
refrigerator and crank it.
Yeah, the shade.
Parmesan. Some Asiago or something. Yep. And I have pesto again, so I'm okay.
You what?
Pesto.
Oh, pesto.
That is what I said.
Pesto. I enjoy pesto. Oh, that was supposed to go on my dance go. What's that doing here?
Yeah, but it's such a bother. Yeah. Kind of a pest.
What?
Never mind.
Did Ken fall asleep?
Did he? Nothing.
He was talking and then no, nothing. I can't see anything because I'm looking at my. Oh. Oh.
There he is.
There it is.
Pesto.
Pesto.
Pesto. This is love.
How's that garlic coming out there, Ken?
Oh,
ooh,
I have to look.
wild
If you need garlic in pesto,
No.
let's see. Basil, garlic, pine nuts, olive oil, and pepper. That's about it.
Are you making it right now?
I'm just gonna have a little dip.
Oh.
It's better than snuff. I gotta stir it, right, because it'll settle out.
All right, now I gotta go make something.
There, I get that funky bread, put some cheese on there, and a little splash of this. No, do some noodles up. Not the regular noodles. You're gonna do the homemade noodles. This is pesto. It's essentially basil and some Parmesan and garlic and black pepper and a little salt and oil. Throw it in a food processor and just then you run it until it's sauce.
No pomodores.
You know, you and I were talking about your elephant garlic the other night,
Rockambolesque.
the roasted garlic. You know what that's really good on? It's really good to spread on the top of brie cheese
Okay.
with French bread. Oh,
See, I
my.
do more like a baked brie with apples.
Oh, I love baked brie, but it's really good with that roasted garlic on it. Oh my gosh. So good. Is
That's
this
good. And I get the plastics because I'm too sorry to wash dishes.
Yeah, gee there.
Pesto. I like a nice creamy pesto sauce, like with like some fresh noodles and chicken.
Mm-hmm. And
Throw some more hearts in there or something. Hearts of palm are good.
Yeah, so that Velveeta macaroni and cheese.
Velveeta.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
make mine similarly, but I don't bake it because it turns it into, dry turd.
Cheese scabs.
what? Mac and cheese?
You can't bake macaroni and cheese.
Oh, you absolutely can.
Yes, you
bake
can.
You
mac
must
and
never
cheese.
bake it.
And I love the crispy on top.
Velvet.
Cheese scabs.
Why
Those
would
are
you
the best.
Velveeta and then bake it until it turns back into like crystal?
No.
Because you don't bake it all that you do it in stages, Ken. Come on
Yeah.
now.
You do it in stages. You have to make a roux first, then milk. You make like a cheese sauce, and you add Velveeta and American cheese, and sometimes I sprinkle a little Parmesan on top, bake it.
You mix everything up, you pitch the stuff on top,
Yeah.
and then you just pitch it in long enough to where your cheese melts and your stuff gets a little crumbly at the top.
So good.
That's wrong.
It's not. You know what? I wish. Obviously, I'm not going to come to Florida just making macaroni and cheese, but man, you don't know what you're missing.
Mm.
It is so good.
Mike says no Velveeta, no American. Yeah, you can go that route and say use Jack Colby, maybe some cheddar if you like a little sharper.
Oh,
Intolerant, no cheese. There's pills for that.
God bless you, Cindy. I couldn't live without cheese. I eat cheese as a snack.
She's lactose intolerant. Oh,
God bless you.
Now I'll take the Parmesan, like I'll make a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'll use a piece of American on one side, a piece of Swiss on the other. That's pretty good.
Everybody.
You butter the bread, then you sprinkle the Parmesan on it, and you grill that.
Yeah, wasn't it you that was telling me about Inside Out or something like that? Grilled cheese.
I don't know. Everybody made fun of me for putting mayo on the outside of the bread when I made grilled cheeses.
Instead of butter.
I thought it was
instead of butter.
Telling me.
Float your boat, man.
I thought it was Ken that was telling me he made like Inside Out grilled cheese or something. Maybe it was SJ.
That's essentially a ball of cheese with bread in the inside.
Gets the cheese real crispy on the outside. I don't know. Whatever. Everything's sounding good right now, and I don't have any damn cheese.
Ohio, Sunday night, 9:30 Eastern.
All right, I gotta get up. I gotta get something to eat. I'm gonna take off here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up too because
4:30 in the morning.
way past my bedtime.
4:30 a.m.
See you guys later. Bye, David, Mike, Coin Collector, Ohio, Cindy.
Adios, little
Most Sunday nights.
Catch you next time.
Frank, good night. Jeffrey, Ken.
Yep.
Good night,
See you
everybody.
guys on the flip side.
Stay groovy.